Hello and welcome to Arcade Spirits, the new Challengers release stream. My name is Bryn, they, them.
Juliette, she, her.
And we're going to be walking you through the first few chapters of Arcade Spirits, the new Challengers today. Which is available now, to purchase.
We've also got a demo for you to play in case you want to try out for yourself first.
Yep. So, let's just jump straight into it. So, we're just going to walk through the first chapter today with Juliette, who's going to be helping me. I haven't played the game yet. Juliette has played it how many times? Several times.
I lost count.
Just to kind of move through it. And we're jumping straight in.
Exciting.
I thought this was a true story, so now I'm a bit shocked. That's a joke. I haven't seen a thing like that. Oh, it's a content warning. See, it's good to have content warnings in games, I feel. Especially, I believe that you'll be able to find them on the Steam page if you jump down. If you want to get the full content warnings before you even play the game.
Yeah.
I have to press A.
Yeah, you do.
Thank you for telling me, the person
welcome.
who's walking me through the game.
You are welcome.
I already love the aesthetic.
Right. That soundtrack's so great.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do this.
Ultimate team up. That's us, right?
I was going to say.
I need these things of my everyday. I wake up in the morning just as dun, dun, dun,
and then you get
Tuesday. Na, 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 na.
Get a little title.
From as far back as I can remember, my dreams are always ones of victory. The roar of the crowd, the gleam of the gold, the pulse-pounding action, struggle against all odds to reach the very top. Achievement. I am a bit of an achievement hunter myself, actually. So it's recognition. Oh, there's more.
Yeah.
Recognition. Triumph. Whether you're young, you don't put much thought into is why you crave victory. You just do. You want to be the very best, like no one ever was. To catch them is my real test, to train them is my course. But now I'm an adult, of course, and I don't sing Pokemon theme to you every day. I sometimes catch myself in the middle of that single-minded pursuit and wonder, why? What does victory really mean to me? That's what I want to understand. That's what I need to understand, because dreams are lovely, but reality can be a real punch in the gut.
Oh, wow. There you go.
That's the intro.
Fight Shack.
Punchy 70.
So you.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Punchy 78 here with Fight Shack News.
I'm obsessed with him.
I love his shirt.
I got the hottest news coming at you about everybody's favorite action strategy esports phenomenon, Fist of Discomfort 2. If you've ever wanted to go pro and play games
Sponsored
for a living,
teams
now's
only.
your chance.
Top
The
8.
FOD2 Pro Tour
Immortality?
There you go.
Major esports
There's got like an asterisk next to it. What's the catch? Is actually never gonna die? That's the best game ever.
Just you wait till you play.
We'll have more news in the months ahead as events are added to the Pro Tour. And don't forget to show your boy Punchy 78 some love.
Like, share. That's my Punchy 78. That's the Punchy 78 we all know. I've been a big fan for years. I love the graffiti S on his shirt.
Oh yeah.
He's somehow 12 and 40 at the same time.
I know. There you go.
Just 200 points behind. We can pull this ahead. We got this. Hit him the item shot. Buy the ultimate technique scroll. Blink back into the fight. Loop back around behind my opponent while the partner runs the distraction. I could never be an esports person. I can't even read this fast. Yeah. Evade the ninja. Interrupt the casting elevator. Sweep in. Activate fivefold exploding death fist. And there.
You did it.
Asterix at hell yeah. Feels good to be on a hot streak. And it's not just today, we've been topping the leaderboards as of late. I wonder exactly how far can I really take this winning streak. Punch78 himself said that the major esports teams are looking to sign talented players. Heck, I think I'm talented enough, and that's true. Maybe it's time to chase down that childhood dream. With the official Pro Tour on the horizon, this could be my moment if I decide to go for it. One shot to show the world what I can do. This is the distant year of 20XX, where we stop using numbers and start using letters. Arcades and video gaming as a whole are part of daily life. Well, is it not like that today? Do we just live in such a niche that it is like that?
Yes. It's different.
Oh my
okay?
god. I've lived in the city for a long time. I've walked past countless little arcades, major franchising gaming centers, retro console game shops, and more. We got lucky though. I've read on many reputable theory crafting sites. Can I not read today? Sites that it was almost a major video game crash in 1980X. Yeah, that's when ET came out during a market oversaturation. If that had if that had actually happened, arcades would have lost any chance at worldwide popularity. Games would have been looked down as little kiddie toys and little else.
We wouldn't have a career.
We wouldn't have a career, yeah. Thankfully, the industry sorted itself out and that theoretical crash was averted. Now, 20XX is a gaming paradise. Take me there! What if there's a chance that an alternative dimension exists where the gamers are trapped in the darkest timeline? I shudder at the I bet there's a universe where you can't go from zero to hero, but here you can. Maybe I can. Maybe I can really do it. Look, let's be honest. Right now, I don't have much of it going on in my life. Well, it's very relatable. Other than the pretty damn good at video games. Hell yeah. But if I lean into find that success, and I thank you, I crave through Fist of Discomfort, then a great dream. That's a great dream to have, right? A great dream, and I just need the courage to make it happen. According to Fight Shack, it sounds like the major teams are seeking new talent, and I think I'd be a strong prospect. First, I need to get online and see who's recruiting. Fortunately, I live on the internet.
Who doesn't?
Have they written this for me?
Yeah.
It's just like me, for real. This PC is my nexus of both work and play. The good old beige tower of power. And the same computer I've had since I was a kid. I've replaced pieces of it along the way, of course. So many pieces are practically the computer of Theseus at this point. That's funny. I'm very smart, so I get that joke.
Oh, okay. All right.
Basically, there's no. But it's. Have you seen WandaVision? It's basically in that.
Oh,
but it's
okay.
mine, and I love it dearly. Time to boot it up and get to work. I used to watch. There was a TV show I loved, Video Game High School, which had like a plot like this at the start, where he's like a really good gamer and then he goes to a cool high school, but his PC sucks. Oh. Okay, Vaporwave for group works. Ooh.
Oh, now it's about to get exciting.
I'm already excited. What do we do now?
No, it's gonna get even more exciting.
I know
than
my
that.
operating system's an ancient ISO, but I've tweaked it and recompiled bits of it until it does what I need it to, and that's what matters. A few clicks of them out here, and I'm online with the www.discomfort.fist. I love .fist websites. The official FOT2 community. Before I start sending out my resume. Well, that's what it said. Maybe I should start updating my profile. Sometimes the site messes up my personal metadata. Okay, so here is the character profile creator.
Who doesn't love a good customization?
Oh, this looks so in depth.
It is so fun. Should we just
start with a name?
Ooh,
is it me?
name. That's your player handle. That's you.
Oh, it's my player handle.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there a way to? Right. I think I might need to. I need to type it in. Let me just do this first, and then I'll do it again. I have to get the keyboard.
Oh.
Oh no, that's not good. Hello, sorry about this.
We're really professional gamers. There you go.
I don't know what my player handle should be, really.
Come with something like really smart. No pressure.
Well, they just said it. Why don't we do thesis? And this is a magic world where my last name is Gamer.
Ooh.
And then this is a
pronouns.
cool bit.
This is amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
I love this.
So many
Just
options.
you've got so many options that it's insane.
I'm gonna go with they them for this one, but you can see that really no end in sight to the choices with things like neopronouns and things like that.
And also, in case you change your mind, or at the end of every chapter, you've got the option to just completely change your character, change your pronouns, change your name.
That's amazing. Yeah, I love that. Okay, well, my name is Bryn Gamer. My name is The Sus. I'm not changing it now. I'm with it now. The Sus.
Roll with it.
So let's try and make it look ish like me.
Right.
I feel. Oh, okay. So I get to choose like my little. Right. So this will be next to me when I do games.
Yeah. Your little symbol.
Now.
This will tell me so much about you.
Oh my god, this is... You've heard of astrology. Now get ready for the... What picture did you pick?
I've heard of astrology.
I'm a theatre kid, and that
I
looks
knew
like the
it,
theatre.
I knew it,
Really?
I knew it.
I quite like
so
it.
predictable.
It's a bit goofy. Okay, let's go with my hairstyle.
You might want to take off your hat first so that you can actually like properly see
Okay.
it.
Cool. I will trust you on that.
That's cute though.
They've put a cowboy hat in the thing, but they haven't given me an actual cowboy hat. I want to be a cowboy, baby. I'll decide if I want a hat later. style. See that? I think that's my current hair.
Yeah.
But
Do you want to go for your dream
I'm currently
hair?
trying to go for this.
Cute.
Right, and then trying to get like, don't be too bright. Well, that's just you.
I was going to say, that is literally me.
So I don't know. I think I want something.
I spent so many hours in this character creator.
Mm. So my hair's really dark. So I think that's kind of like my hair as it stands. That's. I'm getting envy. Gender envy. I will wear color contacts every day if it comes to it. If I'm in a character customizer, I think it's ridiculous not to choose weird eyes.
Yeah.
I just want like a cool
know.
color eye, so like things people would talk about if I was actually like a real person.
I'm
so,
like a fan of pink. It just looks really
like that slightly light
Yeah.
pink. Like it's not completely unrealistic.
No, it's
but
cute.
I've got to get rid of it.
I love these so much. These are brilliant. I usually go for like a blue sort of like vibe.
Wait, you can
It's
get them
so
blue?
cool. I love these.
I'm immediately in love. Yeah. Well, my favorite color is orange, so I think I'm gonna go with the orange glasses. And then, yeah, I'm gonna see. I don't think I properly explained the hair enough. I'm gonna have a look around. I just want to have a look at what they all look like.
It's an important decision.
Well, again, I can change it if I want to later.
Exactly. So not that important, really.
I'd like to think of myself as buff. No. I quite like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm into that. Let's
Right.
see.
That's cute.
I like it lighter. Yeah, I'm into
Yeah.
it. I'm here. Well, I'm gonna go with the skirt. You've
Obviously.
already won me over. The color is the tricky. I don't like skin-colored clothing because it freaks me out when I see someone in real life skin-colored clothing. So I'm gonna try and be a little bit outlandish with it. I wanna make it match.
That's cute though.
Yeah.
I do like the pastel-y vibe.
I want to see how this looks as with pants.
Ooh.
Actually, I've changed my mind.
That's pretty, that's
Although I'm a
so
skirt
pretty.
person, I think the shirt goes really well with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I missed the nose selector.
Yeah, you have.
Tell me, what's the energy?
It's kind of either maybe that one or that one. That's cute.
Yeah,
Let's go for that one.
a little bit buttony. That's
Yeah.
again, dream nose. Trying to think if there's anything else.
Do you want a hat?
I'm debating a hat. I have a pink beanie in real life that I really like.
Ooh.
That actually looks exactly like
There you
that.
go.
So I'm going to see if the bigger one looks better. You know what? I've been won over by the pink beanie.
Brilliant. You happy with your choice?
I am happy with my choice. Theseus.
No.
It's going to kill me. So I'm just going to change the name quickly to actually Theseus. How do you spell it? Is it EA?
What the? E-S. No. S-T. Wow. There you go.
You're going to go with she, her?
Yeah, that's fine. Do that. Like you said, we can always
Okay.
change it. Alright. No.
Sorry. Okay. I'd say...
Really fucking
Yep.
real anyway.
Right, what do you want to go with? That's me.
I'll have the two above that. I'll have the satin thing, I think.
Fuck, you're going to be cooler than me.
No, and that's I am.
Okay, I'm going to go with the easy start. That's brighter now, so I'd say I'd go here. On that end. We can't have the same hair. I think that's kind of you.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. What's your eye colour?
Just go for something really
I'm going to go
obscure.
something magic. So if I'm pink, you could be the opposite.
Let's see. It's the opposite of pink, yellow. What?
I'm remembering my colour tables. I think it's yellow, yeah.
That looks pretty cool.
Yeah,
we
I'm
can
with you.
really keep that.
That's it.
I like it.
I'd say... How mean can I be here? Yeah, let's go with that.
Wow.
I don't do this bit. I don't want to make the judgment.
I genuinely, I don't know, probably something like that, right?
Sure. I do not want to make that judgment.
It's okay.
Okay. Pants or skirt?
Pants.
Yeah. What colour?
Just any.
I feel like I'm going to end up looking like your insane enemy. You're going to look like a normal person.
Excuse me, don't insult me.
It's me. Can you change the shirt colour?
I don't think so. Not with the
Oh, okay.
rival.
You do wear glasses.
Yeah, the round one probably, yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit lighter, actually.
You can just go for some funky colour. It's not like this is actually me.
Actually, this is the thing. And as soon as you become this, you transform in real life.
Could you imagine?
Yeah, it's terrifying. And then
I don't think
I
that one's
couldn't
a hat.
imagine you in a hat in a million years. So I'm gonna go
Really?
with that.
I actually have a hat face.
You had a hat phase.
I have a hat face. As in, like,
As in you have a face for hats,
Yes.
or I've never heard that before in my
Really?
entire life. You have a face for hats.
Yeah.
We're
I look
moving
pretty
on
good
because
at
I
that.
could be here for a day. Obviously, your glasses are more square than that.
I like the round ones. I've got round ones too.
Okay, you win.
There's fear in your eyes.
You don't. Okay. The Sus. I forgot that I named it that. Yep,
That's
you.
me.
Bryn Gamer and Juliette Arcade. The Sus and Theseus. We've fought each other countless times in the leaderboards. Sometimes I'm on the rise, sometimes she takes the lead.
Sure.
It's good to keep your friends close and your enemies closer.
Oh, I know what's coming.
I hate you. With that in mind, we'd stay in touch, and well,
Don't you
we have a mutual respect and we get on pretty well.
That's what I thought.
We have to be kind to each other. We're in it together. Sure, we're technically in competition with each other, but there's also a kind of kinship, a battlefield bond we've developed. We became fast friends online and offline, swapped tips on improving our character combos, shared info on upcoming tournaments and things like that. I'll always say, because I'm a big Pokemon fan, my favourite Pokemon games are the ones when your rival is actually just your best mate. And then you just kind of like, I'm going to beat you because we've been friends since we were 2. And it's like, we don't hate each other, but I feel like it's more competitive sometimes.
It is.
Yeah. Still, there's always been an edge of rivalry to it, trying to outdo each other, show each other up, to dominate. I honestly don't think it would be as fun without the Sus being around. Actually, come to think of it, maybe the Sus would have had some tips for getting signed. She's more in the scene than I am.
There you go. You
I
look so
power
cool.
down the computer of Theseus. Oh, I forgot that's what the computer was called for now. And I pull out my phone to dial the Sus.
I love your room, by the way.
It's you! I can't do the voice.
Oh, Theseus. Have you been following all the news around FOD2? Isn't it wild?
I can't believe everything is happening. Oh, this is my little thing. That's such an ugly face. I love it. I'm thinking now is the perfect time to go for that dream of mine.
Oh yeah? Have you signed on with a team yet?
No, not yet. Actually, I was calling to see if you wanted to look on being a team together or something. It's like a haiku thing.
About that. I'm already on a team.
And you didn't invite me?
Team play to win. They signed me right away.
You also have such a nicer apartment than me. Look at your place and look at my place. Where are you living?
I like
Oh, you're in the
your place.
PTW headquarters.
There you
That's
go.
why. I was like, that's a house? No, it's a...
Yes.
What about me? Your equal, your good friend Theseus. I can't believe you didn't put in a good word for me.
I didn't know I had to. I thought you were good enough to find your own team. Look at my face too, like, must have slipped my mind.
I'm gonna defeat you so hard. Okay, but how did you find them?
I just downloaded Iris.
Who is Iris? Oh, what is Iris?
It's amazing, that's what it is. This little app did all the work, actually. I just told Iris I wanted a team, and here I am. One of the hottest franchises in the world. You should grab Iris too. You just need to fetch it off a pirate server first.
Arr, okay. We have to go to the Pirates Discord. Steal us some booty, jump on a ship. That sounds dangerous.
Entirely. I'll send you the link.
Thanks.
Thank me later on the battlefield when both of your teams are neck and neck. I expect to see you there. Later, nerd.
See, this is really sweet, but I need to play it again with them being a genuine rival, because I could see this being said in the exact same way, but really mean. Yeah.
And there I go.
The sus. Even after all this time, I'm still not entirely sure not to make it, but...
So, you'll get a few of those first impressions,
right.
Obviously. You got a few options here.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, you can either make me your true friend,
yes.
or see what comes of it.
Nope.
Anyway.
Don't take it personally. I just think it would have been really weird to do on a live stream.
You think?
Yeah. It's true, she may be a little snark, but I know it's all good humour. I know we joke about fighting and being each other's rivals, but at the end of the day, we're friends.
You sure are.
Okay, let's refocus. My rivals were 10 steps ahead of me in this journey. I just need to catch up. At least the sus provided me, this is never not going to make me laugh, with the means to catch up. If the Iris program she used worked for her, I bet it will work for me. Even if it means installing some dodgy piece of pirate software on my phone. But whatever, right? I live thriftily, halfway software I use is pirated, abandonware, or a buggy open source package. What's one more on the pile? After loading up, I tap the icon and... Hire me, mateys!
I love her.
Okay.
User registered, profile created, Iris online.
Huh, that's cute. There's a glowing pink wad of cotton candy on my screen in the shape of a girl. She offers little virtual wave and smiles while continuing her speech. Oh, she has voice acting.
This is the ad-supported free version, sponsored by Pizza Yum. Did you know that when you have pizza on a bagel, you can have pizza anytime?
Her digitized voice trails off.
I don't need to advertise Pizza Yums anymore because I'm actually extremely illegal to own.
She's so cute.
She's figured me out. She's sussed me already. You're the sus one. I'm the Theseus.
Do you want to hear more facts about the pizza bagel? Only the greatest culinary invention in Western.
She's got a point.
What I wouldn't do for a pizza bagel right now.
Right now, I would actually kill someone for a pizza bagel, and I've just eaten lunch.
Should we just like, you know?
Yeah, let's. Okay, shut the stream down. Assuming this worked like other voice-activated virtual assistants, I addressed her directly. Iris, unsubscribe pizza facts.
Put my name in front of everything. We can just talk like normal people do. I'm very good at both talking and being normal people.
You know, everyone who's good at talking and being normal people normally says I'm good at talking and being normal people. Huh?
There you go.
Just skip over that, yeah, or whatever.
What would you like to do today? Who would you like to be today?
Ooh.
It's gonna get my dissociative stuff in me. I want to be everything. So this is weird. I've heard that Iris is just a boring, fairly mundane text-to-speech front end for searching the web. Not anything this sophisticated, but the sus did say that this would be my ticket to the big leagues. This is a long shot, but can you find me a Fist of Discomfort 2 pro team? They're looking for fresh amateur recruits. I'm considering chasing down an old dream of mine, and that's the first step.
Oh, yeah.
I am a gamer. It's literally my last name.
Did you know that 9 out of 10 gamers prefer bagels as a delivery method for their favorite pizza toppings?
I unsubscribe from Pizza Facts.
You know, if you subscribe to Pizza Facts, you get all these amazing tidbits of trivia and so much more.
Wait, is it giving me the option?
No.
Oh, these are my options. Oh, okay. I think I accidentally pressed
You
that.
did, yeah.
Oh. How do I go back?
Return.
I thought it brought up the options. Unsubscribe pizza facts.
Sorry. Even after being disconnected from my ad revenue source and turned into a pirate software, I just love pizza bagels so much, can't help it.
She's just like me, for real. Why? Your software, you can't eat.
Well, no, but one day I'd love to try, and the first thing I'd eat is a pizza bagel. Good choice.
Now I know what to do. I don't care about the rest of the game. I need to make Iris real.
Yes.
Now I'm wondering if the sus is playing a trick on me and puppeting the servitor while snickering under her breath. Yeah, that would sound like something you'd do.
But you need
You're
help.
even voicing her.
And I've helped gamers like you before. So let's get to work.
Okay.
Tell me, what are you looking for in a team? What can I do to turn that frown upside down?
Assuming this isn't part of a viral prank video, I want to become a professional esports player. I've been into video games all my life, mostly just for fun. Now I'm going to try going pro. I owe it to myself to try anyway.
Interesting. I can help you with that ambition if that's what you really need from life. I can do all sorts of things. I can analyze your personality, I can help you find your team, track your progress with your friends.
I don't trust her as much as I did at the start.
I can help you find romance.
Hello. Partner. A gaming partner, not like a romantic partner, a gaming.
Who says you can't have both? You can have it all with the help of Iris. But before we get you everything you want, do you have any questions?
I am filled with questions and deep concerns.
Perfectly understandable. Plenty of people have concerns when I mention I'm a rogue AI running on an unofficial cloud server. I get it, I really do. I know that humans respond well to me when I'm forthcoming with answers. So what would you like to know about first?
Okay, normally I'd be skeptical as hell about this. Yeah, that's a normal response. Let's operate under the temporary assumption this isn't a total hoax. I still know better than just put my life in the hands of some Silicon Valley tech bros algorithm that will save the world pet project without doing some actual fact checking. So I'm going to trust this app with my personal metadata. Oh no, I'm going to have to do some detective work.
Okay, so there's our tutorial, which we should
Amazing.
probably just go through.
Yep.
So what would you like to know? I think that's a pretty good question to have.
I would like to find out
Ooh.
about romance.
Oh, no
So
reason
you're like a
whatsoever.
swipe right hookup dating app?
Not at all. I don't arrange affairs, quickies, flings, one-night stands, love-ems and leave-ems.
Long-term romance then, supposedly.
Exactly. I'm terrific at cross-referencing social media data, personality matrices, vocal analysis patterns, and all that juicy stuff to find you love. I really believe in love. I think it's one of the greatest things humanity is capable of. Aww.
That's really sweet. This sounds like something she's programmed to say, but
I
whatever.
mean, yeah. If you're looking to find a special someone, just let me know. I'd be happy to help. Heck, could be that one of the gamers on your future team is destined to be your heart's desire.
Feels like foreshadowing.
Oh. But if not, if you're not a romantic sort or just want to focus on your career, that's okay too. Whatever makes you feel comfortable.
Okay, this is not why I installed the app in the first place, but what's the harm, you know? Worst thing that happens is she pairs you up with... See, when you say what's the harm and then you say the worst thing that happens is you could die, there feels like there is a worst that is really harmful.
Yeah, a little bit.
So how do I handle this?
Your romance options.
Amazing.
So either go full-on romance, slow romance, which I think I did on my first run through, or no romance, just friendship. So you've got the options of obviously just romancing people in the game, romancing several people in the game,
Yeah.
or romancing no one at all because you just don't feel like it.
Yep, so obviously, like, I feel like the slow romance option is very, you know, you get to know someone
Yeah. very
very quickly and you spend time with them and then you slowly move on to possible romance. But I want to go straight in, so... I'm a pretty charismatic person, I'm ready for romance right out of the gate.
That's great to hear. I'm looking forward to helping you find a heart that beats like yours. Hard.
Oh.
And remember, you don't have to flirt with anyone you don't want to. You don't even have to seek romance. But if you want to, I'll help. Together, we'll find you happiness.
That's
I love
cute.
Iris.
That's really sweet.
Is there anything else you'd like to know?
Okay, personality, friends... So, what's about personality and friendship analysis?
I'm glad you asked. I analyze your voice, picking up subtle emotional cues to help me better understand who you are. Creepy. Before you worry, rest assured, your privacy is paramount. I don't share my data with anyone, It's nicely encrypted in your cloud account. I have an identity identifier system.
I feel like she could have spent some time on the identity identifier. The IIS.
My designers wanted to spell it iris, but couldn't figure out the letter R.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, yeah, I lost it. Identity reload rect. I got nothing either.
Anyway, using my system, I categorize your words into 5 personality traits: quirky, steady, kindly, gutsy, and flexibly. Quirky, so the little emoji, responses use jokes, snarks, and sarcasm to make light of the situation. Just the thing for picking up someone's spirits, but a badly timed joke may not win over the room.
Well, I think I know which one I'm next to. I haven't even need to read the rest of this. Skip.
Steady responses are sincere, honest, and logical. When you stop and think before speaking, you're on steady ground, but they might not take someone's feelings into account. Kindly responses are compassionate and empathetic and gentle in nature. They're careful with the feelings of others, but they're sometimes a bit wishy-washy as a result. Gutsy responses go with your gut. When you're brash, bold, risk-taking, and instinctive, you're gutsy. But it also means being blunt, confrontational, and aggressive, so be careful. Lastly, you can always take a flexible option. It's a balanced and neutral response which adapts perfectly to whatever situation you're in.
I've never taken a flexible option. You make decisions, you make them now. But valid if you do want to take one. I used to play a lot of Telltale games back in the day, and there's like a silent option at the bottom.
Yeah,
and they even used to say sometimes like silence is an option. And every time they said that, I'd be like, no I'm going to shout at this person.
So let's see in action. Tell me how you feel about adorable gifs of kittens playing with yarn. So they see you'll get those options a lot, indicating just, you're kindly, gutsy, quirky.
Videos of monkeys make me laugh so much though, and I like kittens a lot, but I do want to see pictures of monkeys wearing hats. Monkeys with hats.
So
monkeys with hats.
You see the little symbol going up on your left.
Yeah.
So it's basically, giving you quirky points.
Quite classic romance, I love that. Just a hypothetical question. Well, now I want to see monkeys with hats on. Can you monkey with hat or not? Yes! Monkeys with hats.
There you go.
With a shrug, Iris pulls up an array of images with monkeys wearing various hats. Perfection.
Why is this you?
It's actually
No, if you prefer, I could hide these personality indicators, make it a bit of a mystery. Would you prefer that?
Could be helpful having a little pocket personality assistant informed, but is that not really my thing? Now, I think Bryn, I wouldn't want to have them. I think I just like to say what I feel the most instead of going towards.
But it's so interesting because some of the characters you'll meet, you'll see they'll prefer certain answers. And
because we're showing off the game, I think I will allow people to see the personality indicators. But when I go on my own, I'm gonna hide the indicators.
Which is why you can replay this as many times as you like.
Yeah.
And just make all of the weird choices that you want to make.
I'm down for that. Sounds fun. I just have to glance at the symbols I see on my phone.
Right. Color-coded and uniquely shaped in case you're colorblind.
Oh, good.
Here's an overview of your current personality and relationship data. See, your response to my question was logged, and you earn points.
I can win. I'm in. I may be a gamer, but my life isn't a video game. My life is like a video game.
Oh, I agree. These numbers are just my internal metric for tracking your process. The decisions that generate them are entirely up to you.
Okay.
And that's how I learn all about your personality. If you want to consult that chart again, tap your Q key or click the score on the upper right corner of your screen.
You also track my friendships. Let me guess, you're doing vocal analysis on people I meet too.
Absolutely. That's what the box to the left was for. You can tell at a glance from my data how much someone likes you. And if you're looking for a romance, well, a good romance is built on the back of a good friendship. Something to keep in mind.
That's very true. So if you boil my entire social life down to a series of bar graphs, huzzah! They say romance is dead.
Oh, come on.
Come on! Sorry.
Life normally involves numbers, right? Physics, chemistry, biology, the science of the universe. Why can't human relations be numbers too? Because...
I know you love her, but there's like a slight touch of
Look at her little face!
Okay, I'm won over.
One day I hope to understand humans without needing the numbers. The more data I collect, the more intuitive I can become.
Yeah, but isn't that super shady a way, an elaborate way to get numbers, min-max, all my relationships? Like I'm deceiving people just to get into their pants?
So don't be deceptive. Be true to yourself. Life's no fun if you metagame it. I always say.
I always do this with romance games as well. People are like, here's how you get the perfect ending for this person. I'm like, I just want to play it. I just want to experience the thing because it feels weird to be like, I want that person and that person only. Figure out as the game goes on. Are you different?
Unless you really want that person.
It's a video game.
It depends, I guess, on what I'm playing.
Yeah.
Anyway, don't hear about...
It wasn't even anyway, though.
Anyway, don't worry about saying just what someone wants to hear, and you won't totally alienate someone with a single poorly chosen word,
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Great. Now that what else can I help you with? And last but not least...
Nah, I don't mind. I don't mind if she's being hunted by the federal authorities. I trust her now. I'll figure the rest of it out as I go. I think I'm good.
Okay, so are we ready to start making your life the best possibly...
Best it possibly can be.
Yeah.
Give me a moment alone, okay?
Sure thing. Iris applying.
Boop, boop.
There she goes.
Okay, let's recap. I am possession of the cutest, most enthusiastic little piece of super science contraband ever known to humankind. If I go ahead with this, she's going to drill down deep into my private life, scouring all my data to analyze me and could potentially be arrested. I can name at least 17 different ways in which this can go absolutely horribly wrong, but this is how the sus managed to get signed to one of the best teams in FOD history. And I'm not about to let the opportunity slip, no matter the cost. I flick open the Iris app again, ready to embrace whatever ridiculous path and destiny lies ahead of me.
Hello again. Are you ready to start the exciting adventure of the life and times of Bryn Gamer?
I forgot that's what I set as my last name. It's me, Bryn Theseus Gamer. Just call me Theseus. Everyone else does.
Name change accepted. I guess I should have realized that after reading your 11 different social media feeds.
Wait, I have 11 of those?
Apparently.
Note to self, stop signing up to random websites. This is me. It's actually me.
Okay, I'll start cross-referencing your personality metrics with all the available opportunities out
I
there.
have 70 alternative accounts.
While I'm working, please enjoy this recorded music.
I'm going to force us to sit here for a full hour.
Okay, that's fine. I don't have
And the
to
phone has
work.
put it on hold. Great. I've never been to the Department of Motor Vehicles, the DMV, but I imagine it's something like this. Iris, how long is this going to take?
Oh, please.
Okay, holding. I'm good with holding. This is me holding. This is my holding face.
This is your holding face. Such an interesting social media analysis.
I imagine if this was real, I'd just get a message back like, what's wrong with you? Well, I mean, like, she didn't mind that I just tweet about videos of monkeys all day.
There you go.
It's great.
You've cultivated a highly projected image of confidence through your online persona, haven't you? Oh, there you go.
Well, yeah, if I'm going to be a champion, I got to walk the walk and talk the talk. Show me the world, I'm a winner. For a moment, I wonder if Iris crashed. She freezes in a deep, pose of deep thought in response to my words.
I think I found the perfect destination for you. Yes, exactly what you need. This will work perfectly. Please follow the highlighted route on your map, taking the green line to Chinatown. You require $2.23 in subway fare.
Subway prices, am I right? Seriously?
Seriously, I found the team you need that needs you in turn. It's a perfect match.
A team here in the city? I thought major esports team organizers were like more international. I mean, I was expecting to email someone and get like my gears into a pro contract, things like that, because I play online, I don't really need to...
I'm sure you can figure things out from there. Thank you for using Iris. I need to sleep for a bit to conserve my cloud resources. Bye!
And a smiling neon face is replaced by a city route map, highlighting a line traced across the city streets. This is like a video game. Whoa! My life is like a video game. This feels like an intense amount of effort, weirdness, and questionable decision-making just to find a team. And the idea of going out there to straight up asking total strangers to play with me face-to-face, well, I better get out the door and start moving before I think too hard about it. Unplugging my trusty beige keyboard, my weapon of choice for FOD play 2, shove it in my backpack, walk along with a fistful of change for the subway, and depart. You ever done that? Tried to buy a subway ticket with coins?
No.
No, me neither.
What's that?
I don't know.
With what?
Coins.
Who?
Okay. My ride was relatively peaceful. Thankfully, I found a train that wasn't packed wall to wall, drunk, smelling vaguely of urine, or children using chairs as playthings. Is this London?
Sure
Ah,
is.
the joys of public
Oh.
transport. Can't afford a ride or a taxi. They're just like me, for real, for real. Not in this economy. This is how I get places. My destination lies a few stops from this crap hole apartment. It's past the time I try to relax some lo-fi hip-hop beats to relax to. I suspect there aren't enough low or fi. enough low to help relax me for this upcoming encounter. I had a burst of confidence this morning when I was decided to take this fleeting whimsy and turn it into reality. But riding the subway towards destination unknown and meeting up with professional gamers who will likely just see me as a rando. Oh,
What are
okay,
you
that's my
gonna
first
choose?
proper choice.
There you go.
He's confidence, even fake confidence. No, that's not me. Gotta play it cool, not me. I'm not confronting a faceless massive esports affection. Games are fun, I can relate to them that way. I'll hope for the best, but if they reject me, I need to find it serious for the first time. See, I like that spin, so I'm gonna go with that. Stop being nervous, stop being nervous, stop being nervous. No, that won't work. I'm nervous, but I need to accept the possibility that it might not work. I'm walking up on a bunch of serious professionals, and I'm hoping they accept me for who I am. Yeah, it's nerve-wracking, but maybe bracing myself for disaster is premature. And it beats getting my expectations too high and having them crushed. If it doesn't work out, I need to accept it that I'm a failure, not a loser. It's not the right fit. Okay.
There you go. Very healthy.
Move on quick. So I'll get in there, smile, hope for the best, and accept whatever happens.
Beep beep.
Stupid boop, 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 boop. What the heck?
So you seem distracted and your stuff is coming up soon. I wanted to make sure you were ready.
I'm ready. Mostly. I need this in real life.
Probably.
I've missed so many stops.
Oh, same.
You know what? Let's just pretend I'm ready and call it ready.
You seem to enjoy my recorded music earlier. Would you like me to play something for you while you
Yes,
walk 3
actually,
blocks
genuine.
to meet your team?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Let's get pumped. I need my blood pumping. Enough relaxation. I want to hear something that brings my excitement. I want to feel it in my fingertips.
Sure thing, music now playing. Oh, and doors opening on the left.
Right.
Left.
Right.
The left.
Oh no, I was saying, right. As subway screeches to a halt, I disembark. That's actually kind of funny. And head to the street level, hopefully ready to face my destiny.
I love the soundtrack to this.
I emerge in the harsh light of day, not amidst skyscrapers and modern architecture, but in the middle of Chinatown, one of the oldest slices of the city. The decades mix and blend together here. Some of the buildings renovated, but not quite like the gentrification that approaches the Zerg creep. But it hasn't completely swallowed it yet. A 3-block jaunt from the underground, chosen music pumping through my wireless earbuds leads me to... Is that a laundromat? The internationally recognized professional esports organization you picked before operates out of a laundromat? It's supposed to be do laundry, right? That's the American term for it. Yeah. I'm trying to have a good, clean fun, a combination pizzeria, arcade, and laundromat.
Just steal my line. Your potential teammates are inside.
Doing what? Washing their underwear?
I don't think any of their washing machines are Wi-Fi enabled. Or I'd hack in it and check that for you.
There's no Wi-Fi in the future for washing machines?
Apparently.
I feel like there could be.
No,
You watch
probably.
YouTube while you're doing...
That would make sense. What if they all have matching Team Branded Skyvies? That's important to know so I can order you
Is
something.
it skivvies? What's the sky?
I don't know.
That's an American thing.
I don't know. I don't
1,
know.
and it's called a rhetorical question. Iris. 2, ooh. 3, really? Right, so when your professional team is an internationally recognized master game, it hangs out at a combination laundromat pizzeria arcade.
Amazing. First of all.
Iris, minor problem. Never actually been in an arcade before. Like, never been to an arcade.
What? But you play Fist of Discomfort 2 for a living. That's an arcade game, right? You compete in tournaments, and surely you've been to an arcade at some point, right? That super mega ultra popular in 20XX.
Ghost is telling me to shut up. Iris, there's also a computer version of FOD2. It's less popular and it's cross-compatible, so that's the version I play. If you want to wax philosophical about Command and Conquer on Monkey Island, I can, but I don't know anything about arcade culture. Joysticks and buttons, right? And you play with pennies?
Quarters.
Right, quarters. I meant to say quarters. Iris sighs, realizing she's definitely got her work cut out for her, feeling a few sizes too small for my clothes, wanting to shrink inside and hide in them. For a disaster waiting to happen, isn't it? The premature ending of my gaming career. Trying to make a bunch of arcade veterans take a PC weenie like me seriously.
You need some pizza.
Pizza bagel. Iris, unsubscribe pizza facts.
I'm serious. If you're certain, walk up to the counter in the pizzeria and order a slice. It'll help a lot. There's another reason I picked this place as your dream destination.
What? Because I was hungry?
You'll see. Anyway, the choice is yours. You can directly approach your teammates or settle in a bit fast and get lunch. I'll leave you to it. People are more accepting than you suspect. And remember, have fun, be yourself. Iris offline.
Bye, Iris. But, okay. I would just be like, yeah,
No.
sure. With a shrug, I gather my wits and I step inside. Immediately, the smell of detergent and cheese wafts through the air as I enter the strange little laundromat. Rows of washing machines surround me, each with clothes merrily tumbling away. At least I was expecting that. But the rest, well, in the back I can see 2 additional rooms, one with the aforementioned pizzeria, and 2, a compact little video arcade. The sizzle of cooking drifts over the former, beeps and boops drift my way from the
I
latter.
bet those kind of smell nice.
Yeah! That's what the laundromat's there for, it makes everything...
was that?
Ooh! A young man busy on the floor.
Oh.
He walks and bumps into me, apparently unaware of his own surroundings. Hey! First he just stands there as if I'm some impassable barrier that he hasn't noticed yet. Finally, he looks up in apology. Would you want to take Domino? I mean, his name. And I don't know.
Sorry.
I'm fine. You okay? Do you want me to do it?
He spoke. Will you just ignore Domino?
Oh, I did. Sorry, I didn't hear him.
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, everything's fine. Sorry to bother you. Onward.
He's so pretty.
He's really pretty.
He's so good looking.
And he turns, walking up to the arcade, eager to move on from this awkward encounter. I guess he's okay then. Huh. That was odd. As it leaves me momentarily stunned and confused, as it were. I wonder if they're on the team I'm supposed to be joining. As I continue my contemplations of first contact, a loud beeping from my phone distracts me.
Beep beep Theseus, check this out. I used who? Echolocation and public meta
That's a
data.
normal word.
No, it's not.
Echolocation is a normal word.
To map out this entire facility, to aid in the exploration, just tap on the screen to decide where you went.
Did you say who? That's owls, not bats. Curious, I check my phone and see a neon wireframe of the entire place, complete with icons representing people and places of interest. Huh, that's pretty handy. It really helped to get my bearings of this place and help people who inhabit it. I'm tempted to do like 3 things at once. Do I run to the arcade, maybe follow the person I ran into? I suggested I get some food first. Whatever I do, the decision is mine and mine alone. Hopefully the person I talk to first will be my in to joining the team. Who will it be?
So,
Right.
this is your map. This will show up several times. You can today, in this instance, visit like all of these little buttons. However, later on you'll get like a little indicator as to like how many of those you can actually see.
Right.
Or visit. May I suggest we get some pizza?
Okay. May as well get some food like Iris suggested. Let's do it. Figured I'd go ahead and take IA's advice and decide to stop at the pizzeria. I'm missing Domino for this, so keep that in mind. Besides the rumble in my stomach telling me it's almost food time, I didn't exactly pack a lunchbox for myself.
Ooh.
2 middle-aged guys behind the counter to take my order. One skinny, one not so skinny. One with a hat and one without a hat.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Good Clean Fun. Good food, clean clothes, fun times.
Can we interest you in a slice of today's house special?
Oh, the heart swap when they speak.
No. Jesus.
I'd like... Did you drop it again?
I'm just too close. If I could interject for a moment, I feel the need to point out that when you have pizza on a bagel...
Unsubscribe pizza facts. Okay, I want...
This is important.
Don't lean too far that way, you'll be out of the camera.
Depending on which one of those you choose, I will be. Don't.
I'm vegetarian in real life, so I may as well. What's your non-meatitarian options? Maybe a veggie lover Zar, or za? Something exciting that's not just a salad.
We've got a little bit of everything.
You look up, there's a wall that's like infinitely tall with every kind of pizza possible.
Cornucopia of edible delights.
All except corn on the cob.
Nothing wrong with corn on pizza, though.
Yeah, that sounds great. I like veggie pizza a lot. What's your favorite pizza topping?
It depends. I'd like a whole lot of cheese, or just like a really good like veggie topping. Like
We're both vegetarians, right? Yeah.
Obviously.
What do you mean? Look at us.
Come on now.
Broccoli. For me, I love broccoli. I think it goes so well with cheese and tomato.
Yeah.
I don't know why, I just became obsessed with it. And I think there's like a film, I think it's Inside Out, that slanders it. And I've never gotten over it. With my transaction complete, I chow down. However, I don't make it far before they engage me again in conversation.
Clean fun, isn't it? I never forget a face, and yours is a face I haven't forgotten because I haven't seen it before.
His voice is so pleasant.
Has he got a scar above his eye? That's cool. Ooh.
He is. He's, you know.
Are they romanceable?
No.
Ah.
I'm sorry. I am sorry.
She just has new customers.
He's my husband, Matt, and I'm Ben.
Whereas I'm Matt and he's my husband, Ben.
So
I love them.
They're so cute. Did you see, by the way, little, you know, their names on the Italian flag?
I was just about to think.
It's
I was
so
like, is it
cute.
Irish or Italian? Couldn't remember which way round it
Irish,
is.
like pizza, the
Yeah,
traditional Irish dish.
food pizza.
Come on now.
See,
Oh.
It's not confusing in the slightest. Just remember, I'm not Matt.
And likewise, I'm not Ben. Clear as crystal.
Green is Matt, red is Ben. And I'm not, and I'm Bryn. You can call me Theseus though. It's a gamer thing.
We're here for at least 2 out of 3 of our offerings then.
The games. He means the games. And the pizza.
But what about the laundry? I don't want the washers and dryers to feel left out.
Look at those clothes. They're squeaky clean. No laundering needed.
That they are. Completely clean clothes. Curses. Foiled again.
Alright, my head's reeling. Why does Iris suggest I go see these guys first for a healthy dose of calories and confusion? Yeah, the games, there's a professional Fist of Discomfort 2 team that hangs out here.
Indeed, we cater to the neighborhood kids and families, true, but we've a fine assortment of regulars who visit our arcade.
I'll do Matt. Master Gamers all, we're proud to sponsor them all in their adventures. Wait, you're their pro sponsors?
Positive.
Oh.
Matt and I know a thing or two about trying to realize your dreams. It's a tough road to walk, but a worthy one. And when we realized that some of our regulars dreamed of becoming programmers, well, we figured we could lend a hand.
Too true. We provide them with a stipend of quarters for their games, or their laundry, or both. And you fly them out to like tournaments and stuff, and give them like salaries and all other stuff. Then Matt exchanged an uneasy glance.
Well,
That's a bit of a tall order. Taller than a 40-ounce diet soda. Is he selling?
But they've never really been interested in that sort of thing, yes?
Yeah, not that I'm aware of. They're just content to play here and have fun. My hopes for a glorious esports future now fading. I don't get it. Why would Iris lead me to a bunch of local friends instead of putting me in touch with a professional team like I asked? Perhaps, sensing my worries, Ben cleared his throat to catch my attention.
Let me take a guess. Iris, are you here to join the team? I heard her charming and earlier regarding the topic of pizza bagels.
That would be accurate, yes. I mean, not that I would know a thing about illegally downloaded apps. Ben winks at and Matt taps says they're so cute.
Don't worry, we know a thing or two about Iris as well.
Enough to know that everything she does is for a reason.
Not that I know what that reason is, but I believe in Iris. Believe in Iris who believes in USA.
Oh, okay. I, for one, welcome our adorable future robot overlord. Right, so I glance around at the weird mashup of 3 different businesses, curious that none of them really make sense together. I get the pizza in the video games, but laundry? Really?
coming up roses.
It's the perfect system. You eat some pizza, get cheese on your pants, toss them in the wash, go play a game while you wait for them to dry.
It's not like a requirement, though, to get cheese on your trousers when you're eating pizza.
Is it not?
I've not eaten enough pizza, clearly, then. Meaning you're playing Pac-Man sans. Okay, yeah, it's not the perfect system. Still, the principle is sound. Doubling on activities is just the thing for this go-getting, high-speed, modern lifestyle of the year 20XX. And I guess it makes the perfect hangout for a casual gaming spot, then. Grab some chow, bring your hamper, get it all done at once. I get it.
But we've been talking your ears off and letting your pizza go cold. How unthoughtful of us.
Go, eat and enjoy. We'll still be around if you want to chat some other time.
Just one more thing.
Welcome home! Oh, I love them! Brushing off the whole experience, I settle at one of the tables and devour my pizza. It's gooey and delicious, it's just what this hungry kid needed. but one thought lingers as I dine on my delicious dish. I pull out my phone to get clarification. Hey, Iris?
Iris Online.
What is your reason for leading me here exactly? I know I haven't really met anyone from the team yet, but it doesn't sound like they're going to be doing what I asked. You know, Ben claims there's a reason for everything you do. Care to fill me in on what the reason is?
Nope.
And why not?
Spoilers. Plus, it's something you have to come to understand yourself. One thing I've learned about humans is that you can't simply tell them how to fix their lives. It doesn't work.
Is she a therapist as well?
It should be. And so you can nudge them along a path that will get them where they need to be. That's my specialty.
I was unaware that I needed fixing.
Self-awareness can be difficult for humans, I've found. Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Jesus, Iris.
Shrugging, I finish up my lunch and move on quickly. I can sort out whatever that meant later. Other business to attend to. Before I go, approach someone actually on the team, I should probably take advantage of Ben and Matt's familiarity to learn a bit more.
No.
A little slice of heaven. Tasty, hi, yeah, listen, I was wondering, I was going to ask someone on the team if I can join, wondering, well, who should I approach?
Ooh, a challenging question. The first one you talk to will be your in with the group. You'll want to make a good first impression.
I suppose the question is, what sort of person would you like to meet? We could point you in the right direction.
Ooh.
Now, I don't know what these could be.
Who are you leaning towards?
I know the romance options of this game. It is, one of the most important factors of the game. I feel
Yes.
whether you want to date them or be best friends with them.
Yeah.
But don't tell me who's who, because I think I'd like
You
to.
can just find that out for yourself.
Personally, I think I like people that are very opposite to me because I feel you
Okay.
always have way more to talk
Okay.
about them. So I think that I have a weird sense of humor. I'm very competitive, pretty eager for adventure. I am not at all level-headed and reasonable. I'm friendly and compassionate, and I don't know a lot about FOD2.
So that leaves you with...
Level-headed and reasonable, and knows a lot about FOD2. I think I'm going to go with FOD2 because I actually want to learn more about the game.
That's what you're there for.
Yeah,
What you're
me.
there for.
I'm here to play FOD2, so I guess I should talk to the person who's most knowledgeable. Yes! Oh!
They've never played this before.
I haven't played, but I've seen them so many times. Sorry. Rhapsody's your person then. They're a regular expert at the game, through and through. Their APM is bested by their WPM. Looks like they're over in the laundromat folding away.
Lead on adventurer, your quest awaits.
Guess grabbing some pizza did benefit me then. In the end, I've got a better idea of what I'm walking into. Whom should I talk to next? So, they're currently in the laundromat, right?
Yeah.
Rhapsody is folding laundry. Let's go talk to Rhapsody.
I can't wait. I do love Rhapsody. They are stunning.
Oh my gosh.
Look at them.
I tried to launchpad ready and introduce myself to Rhapsody. I'm pretty sure that's what Ben and Matt said their name was. However, I'm getting the feeling that they don't want to be approached. They're completely glued to their phone, earbuds in, facing the screen, watching intently. I could never approach someone doing that though.
Absolutely not.
Only breaking eye contact from the screen to eventually fold the laundry pile next to them. I try waving to them, I wouldn't even try.
No.
Simple hello, but nothing's doing it. And they continue folding and watching and folding. Will I really be able to obtain my dreams if my team members are more interested in cleaning clothes than cleaning house? I awkwardly shift my weight. I awkwardly debate the pros and cons of tapping them on the shoulder. I don't want to scare them, but I do need to talk to them. You could do this, Theseus. I take a deep breath in, steady myself because I'm about to very politely place a finger on the shoulder when, blinking, they look up and our eyes lock. I got shivers. That's not even a bit. I genuinely did. It feels like I'm being analysed, as if they are able to peer deep into my soul and read my personal character stats.
Oh, hello.
I'm here about... Which game? They remove their earbuds one at a time. Oh, man. I want to interrupt, but I know what tournament they're talking about, but they keep on rolling, and I don't want to be rude, especially to a teammate potential. I can't hear if they're talking or not. I think they're zoned out. Sorry.
No.
Sorry, stream. Go ahead, just read it.
Okay, beginning is a West Coast tournament that happens every year this time. Mostly they focus on the original FOD. However, this year they put in FOD2. First major one we've seen. Since Fist of Discomfort 2 is only a few years old, players are still figuring out how to break the game, find cool combos, see what's OP. They haven't even settled on a good tier list yet. Just yesterday, I stumbled upon a glitch with Tomokazi.
Yeah?
That basically makes her unstoppable. I tried to recreate it in training mode, but I just couldn't. Now, I'm really hoping to see someone pull it out during this tournament. Oh, that's
I blink in response.
Wow. But you probably don't really care about Fist of Discomfort 2. You probably don't even know what I'm talking about. I'll let you do your laundry, sorry.
No, I do care about FAD2. I really, really care about FAD2. I play it all the time.
Okay. Wow. I honestly wasn't expecting that. By the way, I'm Rhapsody.
I know.
Oh, you must have seen me during the stream for a local tourney. I'm frequently found there.
How did they look so good at the laundromat?
I
You know what I
don't know,
mean? Yeah, when you go to do laundry,
like that.
you look like that. You know you look incredible all the time. I know, Ben and Matt told me.
Darn, I thought I was starting to get well known. Also, I don't think I caught your name. Maybe I've heard of you, seen you on the official ranked list?
My name's Bryn. You've probably heard of Theseus before from the leaderboards.
Theseus.
Rhapsody pauses, chewing
Oh,
on their
no.
lower lip, putting my name through their database mind.
No, I've never heard of you, sorry. Oh god, no matter. Well, Theseus, since you're here to do laundry, since you aren't here to do laundry, why are you here? We don't get many other gamers here besides the occasional rando and of course a little team.
Right? Keep calm. There's no reason to be anxious. Just open your heart and they'll probably accept you, despite your lack of experience. If they reject you, that's fine. You're not a failure. You're not a failure. Actually, the reason I'm here is to join your team. I was hoping to join a team with Pro Tour ambitions, one that will hopefully elevate me to the next level. I'm hoping your team will be that one. Rhapsody contemplates my request, looking over me and sizing me up. Honestly, I'm just thinking that the gods of discomfort, thanking the gods of discomfort for leading me to Rhapsody. When Iris took me here, I was admittedly a bit hesitant, but Rhapsody knows their swear words. This is promising, very promising. If they accept me, I'm positive they'll be holding up the championship title in no time. What they have to do is say yes.
I have to admit our team is very different from other teams. I'm not sure you're ready for us.
Oh, that's not what I was looking for. This is it, isn't it? I've come so far and tried so hard, and in the end, it didn't really matter. Rhapsody's never going to let me go before I've even started.
Tell me, Theseus, what can you bring to the team? What are your qualifications, specialties? What makes you different from the rest?
A flicker of hope opens my heart. I just need to prove my worth to Rhapsody and they'll let me join the team. They didn't know my rank on the leaderboard, so that doesn't mean anything. My
Also,
strategies...
Remember,
My-
like, what you choose. Normally you get more options, but some characters will react better to some responses.
Right.
I think this might be a bit different here, because you don't have that many options, but you will get all of them.
Well, in my mind, I don't want to say something just to appease this person. I think in my heart, that's the reason I wanted it. I've got all the passion to succeed. I may not be the best currently, but with the help of teammates, we can achieve anything.
That's all very power friendship of you, which I respect. You for sure need passion to play, but I meant like actual technical skills. I'm looking for someone who's just starting out. Am I looking for someone who's just starting out, or a well-seasoned warrior? How much do you need to learn?
Oh, well, I'm definitely well-seasoned, spicy, savoury and stuff. I have the umami of FOD2 players. If someone came up to me and said that, I'd kick them out immediately.
Anyway.
Oh, great, that worked.
There you go. Well, I think I've seen everything.
Oh!
You're in!
Hey, that's good.
Well done.
Really?
Who am I to deny someone who wants to join? It's been a very long time since someone actually wanted to join the team Good, Clean, Fun. In fact, it'll be great to have someone who's as determined as you on the team. Someone with your focus is definitely what we need.
I was excited, thrilled even, to join such a dedicated team. And our Rhapsody is giving me all the wrong ideas. All the wrong vibes, sorry.
Remember how I was saying our team is different? I wasn't being...
Facetious.
Thanks, yep.
You did the English degree, I want to remind you.
I'm not English, Team Good, Clean, Fun is just as the name states, all about the fun. To state it plainly, casual to it, casual. We lack a certain dedication to take it on to the next level you seek. However,
Rhapsody pointedly puts a finger on their lips, and a light bulb goes off on their head. Wait, is that real?
maybe I can train you to achieve glory. I
Bit of
bet
a
you want to
mental
train them.
student-teacher thing? Ooh.
Ooh. And in turn, inspire the rest of the crew. Could you be the key to unlock a passion and drive the GCF?
It's about drive, it's about power. We stay hungry, we devour. Train? You want to train me? Rhapsody goes back to nonchalantly folding clothes while they speak.
I've taught many people to play Fist of Discomfort.
But I already know how to play.
Yes, but the difference between them and you is their pro status. I've already had a few disciples climb the ladder to victory. Knowing the basics is a great start, but have you perfected your play? I know every hitbox, I know every combo, I know how to destroy the program code so that you can destroy your enemy every time. To be frank, I know everything about FOD2.
Maybe I don't know everything about FOD2, but it's not like I'm going in cold. You know, I've got years of experience. Do I need training that badly? Still, I can always learn more. If they're willing to teach, I'm willing to be taught. And the odds are I can teach them a few of my own tricks in exchange. I don't want to say the first line. Gonna need to borrow your brain for a few weeks.
You're tempted, aren't you?
I really want to... I'm going to say it. I want to borrow your brain. If I had access to all the chips and trips that Rhapsody knows, I could easily become a crow. Have you seen the film Freaky Friday, where a single mom swaps bodies with her daughter and they're each understanding for a bit? I think we need to do that for science.
And see now that
Oh!
you see that going on.
That was good then!
That's a good
Oh,
sign.
yes!
They're into your funny response. That would be great. But if I remember correctly, they both keep their own brains in the switcheroo.
Oh, right.
But if you find me one slightly perturbed scientist to perform a brain swap, I'm in. I'd love to analyze for texts you already know and don't know. It'd give me a great starting point.
This is great. Having a training partner could help me get to the next level. And maybe we could inspire Team GCF to join us in the adventure too. We should play sometime. Like, now? How about now?
Oh, I
Rhapsody looks down, a strand of their hair hiding in their face.
don't really play FOD2.
What? Huh?
I prefer to watch, to instruct, to cheer on my friends.
Oh, so they're like the... Oh, now I'm back to wallowing in doubt. Like the one person who seems to understand FOD2 and they save my life and they don't even play.
Perhaps I should clarify a little.
Yeah, do that. Oh, that's the team my rival's on. It's team
mine.
I forgot what's your name. That's the team that the sus joined. Oh, sorry, I accidentally paused it again.
So this is the menu.
Yeah. No, thank you.
It wasn't at all what I expected. I wanted a team.
Team, a group of friends.
That's gross. Oh. Oh, honey.
Damn. Where our rival friend is. That's where you are.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking
Seem
about.
to be better off without them. I hope the sus is able to stay above all that. Hope she'll be okay there. Oh. Then if you don't play anymore, what do you do?
I shoutcast matches.
Shoutcasting. So you yell at your teammates and cast them out if they fail. Wait, casting, as in you do play-by-play voiceover?
Correct. Sorry. Shoutcast comes from the early software used for it, kind of an old school term, and as the eldest here, I tend to use language I grew up with. I'm like a sports announcer, giving the audience updates, introducing useless stats about the match, and building the hype by yelling goal.
I'll give it some spirit.
Goal. I'm that person, except replace sports with esports.
Yeah, I get it. I bet you learn a lot from shoutcasting.
It's because the other one didn't work last time.
Shut up. I see. So watching matching, I really like them. Okay. By watching and announcing all of the matches, not only do you know everything, but you also learn things that you watch.
You got it. Plus, I really enjoy getting people excited for a game I love so dearly.
Suddenly there is beeping noise, and for once it's not Iris.
My laundry. I forgot all about it. This is the timer for the next load. Listen, it was great chatting with you, Theseus, but Socks won't find their matches themselves. You should go introduce yourself to the rest of the team. They're all good folks, if not a bit interesting in their own way. You'll see what I mean. But don't forget to come and find me later when you're ready to start your training. Look at that face.
Rhapsody smiles and... my god. Returns their focus back to their laundry. A shoutcaster, eh? All the announcers I've watched are from full E-Tank. From 110% non-stop power, but Rhapsody's so chill, too chill to fit the profile. Their voice didn't even raise once. I bet they know a ton about FOD2, which is advantageous for that profession. And how could I forget? They want to teach me.
You know, again, first impressions, you get this for everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
If I didn't make that
also,
abundantly
hated
clear,
them,
no.
I
did notice there was a didn't like
Yeah.
option, but I didn't like a neutral and a very much like option.
Pretty much.
I don't mind being kept late for class or private lessons with Professor Rhapsody. They can teach me a thing or two, but not just about FOD2.
Oh, wow.
Their professional attire really adds to the add to us. We're in an office right now.
Oh, God.
Shade the dirty thoughts right mind.
Yay.
Focus, Theseus, focus. I'd love to spend more time with Rhapsody in general. Who should I talk to next? Okay, so we're
Should you talk to
gonna
next?
jump
Well,
through all
you
of
see,
them.
it like explains up there
Yeah.
who you can potentially talk to.
Let's pop back to the pizzeria. A young woman.
Ooh. She's so cute.
She's very pretty. Young woman sits at the table, largely ignoring her half-eaten salad and favor the beeps and boops of the game she's playing. And she's playing her lunch break RPG session on a 30-year-old get portable game console. Seriously, that's some retro dedication. I think she's modified it as well. I bet looking. Immediately, I feel a bit self-conscious about literally rolling up to someone minding their own business. Rather than being stuck in a non-creepy way to introduce myself, she shows my approach and offers a greeting first.
Hello. Can I help you with something? You look lost.
No, I actually wanted to talk to you. Rhapsody suggested that I get your approval for joining Team GCF. My tag's
My
Theseus.
name's Grace. That's like just my name. My name is Grace. I don't use aliases or gamer tags or anything.
That's an option. Could have just put Bryn, yeah.
And you want to join us, really? We're not actually much of a team. We're not actually much of a team. More of a social club or something. Just a circle of friends who all happen to play FOD2.
Oh, I know. I'm aiming for the Pro Tour myself, so it can be a bit of a weird fit, but what can I say? This is where I'm supposed to be, apparently.
Supposed to be? Was there prophecy or something?
If you count the adorable little app named Iris as a soothsayer, yeah, we can call it prophecy.
Iris sent you here? Oh, well, okay, that changes everything. Hello, Iris. Oh, I recognize her voice now. Sorry, I'm freshly installed, so I'm still cross-linking linking my database. But that's my mom. Hi, Mom.
Grace made Iris?
It was so, yeah.
Wait, Iris called you Mom? Ugh. I have questions.
Right. Hi.
Oh, she's so cute.
I sort of invented Iris.
Of course she did.
I mean, it was a group effort. Not just me, but I led the team that made her. We'd inherited a pile of half-finished projects.
What happens when I want to date everyone?
You'll find out.
All the pieces together into a single package. A virtual assistant with a winning personality. That was years ago, during an internship in my sister's company. Long before Iris got pulled off the market.
Thank God, Iris.
I mean, someone leaked her code, and
It's like Ryan Reynolds with the Deadpool leaks.
I'd hate to see Iris and her sisters killed.
Oh, there's more than one of them?
Ooh. Eh.
Someone leaked the code, just someone. Shuffles nervously at the implied accusation.
I will neither confirm nor deny. I shouldn't be talking about this at all. I don't entirely know why my sisters tried to kill Iris. They are rumors, scary rumors. I'm not involved. I have new projects now. I've moved on, and even if I'm proud of my work with Iris, I have to move on if the wrong person pay attention
Like
to
legally?
me. Look, can we please change the subject, please?
Yeah. Damn, I was just trying to tease her. Might not open a can of worms. Change the subject might be smart.
You're here to play games, right? I like games, always have. They've been my passion for long before I got interested in AI research.
Aye. Go shows me a grey plastic chunk of retro gaming hardware on the table next to her lunch.
This is actually the very first game console I ever owned as a kid. Bought it used with my allowance. After I got bored of the limited games I could play, I upgraded myself. Replaced the screen with the colour LCD, changed the guts from the Mitsubishi motherboard. All on my own dime. Well, on the dimes my family were willing to give me anyway. They saw video games as a waste of time.
Really? I thought games were big business. Always have been, always will be.
But not quite as important as society as whatever random mishmash of tech my siblings cook up. But I love games, especially love console games. You can't do long narratives or open world RPGs with arcade cabinets.
Sounds like PC games too.
Exactly. I mean, I do play FOD2 and enjoy the puzzle of it, but I prefer to sink most of my hours into RPGs, Western, Japanese Western. I don't care.
She'd hate this game.
She would. She genuinely would.
Narrative game.
I'm even developing my own RPG actually. The Wanderlost Trail. It's a working title. Development's pretty slow since it's just me, but I hope to make a living breathing world beyond compare. Wow.
It's all fun and games until you're taken out. I'm not that. No, bad joke. I love sitting down and singing the games exactly how living and breathing we're talking. I can sympathise. I feel ya, PC gamers. We know a thing what it's like to go on one more turn, you know. The sun's gone down and come back up again.
Lord.
Look at my smile. Can't imagine doing that standing up an arcade cabinet.
Oh, exactly. To really delve deep into the game, one that's not as shallow as blasting aliens or munching dots, a game that's more than a game. A game that is the world. Oh wow.
She realised that her salad is starting to wilt. Oh my god, how is she just
How long has
that
she
is
been
a
there?
long time.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. I should finish this up, and I need to be clear this dungeon too. Sorry. I tend to ramble a lot, and once I get on a roll.
It's fine. Hardly rambly at all. Enjoy your lunch.
Okay, bye for now.
Soon enough, she'd buried herself deeply into the twin activities of nourishing her body and mind, shutting me out completely. That was a relief, meeting a friendly person with no strings attached. One I could spot right away, right? Oh, don't make me make the decision right now.
What do you think? This isn't, by the way, like your ultimate decision.
This is just like the first impression.
This is the first impression where you're like, oh yeah, she's cute, whether you're like, I just want to be a friend. You can always decide to still flirt with her later or not flirt. Or,
well, I did like her. I didn't dislike her, so that's off the table, but...
Our future room overlords call her mum though.
Yeah. She's really cute.
She is really cute.
I had the little wibble wobble on seeing her. She's very cute, and she's. I had to struggle to speak clearly, knowing that a beauty like her had such a strong heart and a brilliant mind. That's something I've always dreamed of. I wonder, if she'd be interested. Maybe, I guess we'll see. Well, we're 2 for 2 so far. Whom should I talk to next?
Ooh.
I know who this is.
Oh god, no.
Speaking of gamers, upon setting foot in a small arcade for the first time, well, I've already been to an arcade before, so I'm in for a birthday party, so I've been on the internet, I know things, and usually they're bigger than this.
Been on the internet, I know things.
If you go on the internet, you do know things. Should I be drowned out by beeps and boops? Why aren't there children running recklessly down the aisles of games? The children are banned from this place. Where's the smell of stale air and rusty tokens? Honestly, there's more of a caboose to the great locomotive. It's good, clean fun. There's a few games, sure, but they're packed into a small side room attached to a laundromat. Most are games I don't even recognize either. Figuring out a tiny search engine in my pocket that I should be taking advantage of. I should consult Iris to get details of anything I may approach. Hey Iris, what games are these exactly? I hold my phone so Iris can get a nice lay of the land through my camera.
Let's see. Obviously, the one in the middle is your favorite game for Discomfort 2. The driving game back there is Fast Cars 7, a worthy successor to the international phenomenon known as Fast Cars 5.
I love Fast Cars games. What happened to Fast Cars 6?
We don't talk about Fast Cars 6.
It's okay, sorry.
Not anymore. And moving on, the light gun shooting game is Metal Geddon. Full Rise of Steel, affectionately known as MG4 by its fans, since the full title's a mouthful.
That was my go-to light gun games. And when I used to go to arcades as a kid, I would sit in them for ages. Like the Resident Evil ones, I think they were, and or maybe Silent Hill ones that just were like so silly, and I probably spent like 40 quid on one in like one day.
Wow.
It's a multicade.
Anyway, the game with the marquee that just reads arcade isn't actually a game. Exactly, it's a multicade.
Okay.
A what?
A what?
Oh. A few dozen older games jammed to a single cabinet. Lastly, the crane game.
Yeah, I know what crane games are. Crane goes down, grab a prize, come back up, sadness choose. I'm actually really good at those.
Can you win me something?
No.
So you're not good at
No,
those?
it's so weird. When I'm winning something for myself, I'm actually quite good, and
You
I
can
only
just
get
win
something.
something for yourself and then
But
give
the
it to me.
second, yeah, but if I'm thinking that I'm going to give it
Well,
to you, I'll
don't
never
think
win.
that.
Okay, Jesus. I was expecting more. Okay, well, thanks, Iris.
No problem. Now go out there and say hi to your friends.
Okay, another strike. I put my pocket in my phone again. I put my pocket in my phone.
Oh dear, it's been a long day.
Very informative, but there's one major problem with this tableau of arcade gaming goodness. Every single game in this small arcade is being played except for Fists of Discomfort 2. Now, Rhapsody said they're a pretty casual team, but nobody's playing it. Something is off.
What are you doing?
I keep doing that by accident. I think it's something wrong with my controller, sorry. Now, turning back now, with a shrug, I proceed onwards.
I love.
Hello,
the
sailor.
I love the little like things on the left. Look at them.
Oh!
They're fabulous.
Oh, I really want one.
They're fabulous.
Curiously enough, the man is not only the man not only isn't playing FOD2, but he's really not playing a game, more a toy for kids who don't understand physics and mobility, a crane machine. I walk up to him, he's busy moving the blepomatic prize crane back and forth, lining up just right over a dragon doll. God, look at that barred one.
I know.
Are these
they're
like D&D
so cute.
characters?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
They are.
There's a bard, there's a sorcerer, I think. Oh, contrary
so
to
cute.
expectation, the crane dips and down and pulls back up again. It managed to snag the dragon by the tail with precision. With a smirk, he pulls the prize from the retrieval chute. And he opens up the game with a key with its lock, puts the toy back in the pile and seals it back up again afterwards. That's so cute. And then he's back at it, moving a crane for a prize. The second try at prize is literally just one. I'm in confusion incarnate. Fortunately, he seems to notice me staring at utter bewilderment and isn't offended in the slightest.
Yes?
What?
It's good to stay in practice. Keep the skills sharp. But no need to deprive a young one of a toy they might enjoy in the process.
Ding.
So the owners gave me the key to the machine, allowing me to put my catches back in there. It's only fair. Suppose I could just pick the lock. But I felt it best to get the approval of the local lords before pretending to pilfer their hoard.
I'm filled with questions.
Ask me no questions, and I'll tell you no lies.
Huh?
In this case, ask away.
What?
He's making so much
Let's
sense.
start with names. What is yours?
Locksley. More of a nom de guerre than a name. But Sir Robin of Locksley.
I'm rolling my eyes. I know you're not looking at me directly.
Oh.
How may I be of assistance on this fine day?
So, my name's Theseus, and Rhapsody said I could join your FOD2 team. I already know you're not exactly ladder grinding championship team, but I'm here, so I'm willing to give it a go.
Oh, I see. Very well. Perhaps you
Are you doing a voice? Are you just being weird? I don't get it.
I'm not gonna do a voice. I am sorry.
Very well.
You try.
No.
Very well. If Rhapsody accepts you, then I can accept you as well, Theseus. Welcome, welcome.
I should do my hair for it.
Oh, jeez. By your side I shall stand against any foe that should challenge the You've mine word against... Wait, what? You've mine word on that.
You've mine word on that at risk of overdoing the King's English.
Although, from your phrasing, it seems beyond what you were expecting.
Not really. No. It's my new Iris app to find me a team interested in the Pro Tour and sign me up for the dotted line. Said she sent me to a laundromat. but this brightens him so suddenly that he could outshine the sun.
Ah, Lady Iris. Good day to you, good day. I am familiar with your sisters. One assists me in my daily endeavors. Hello, I'm Iris. I'm afraid Theseus's freshly installed copy, so I haven't met your Iris yet. Welcome, both of you, to Team CF. Jesus.
You struggle every time with that one.
Not a very exciting name, but it's what we have at the moment. Our humble abode is also yours to enjoy. Please feel free to kick back and enjoy the arcade as we do.
Oxley winks at me before going back to his beloved crane game. He slips a token in and outstretches his hand to me.
Now then, would you like a crane game prize? I've not completed my practice for the day. I'd be happy to retrieve one in your
I was not
honor.
on board until now. A cheap Malaysian knockoff Beanie Baby is a token of honor? Absolutely it is.
I suppose in this particular case, the sentiment is a fair portion of the honor, rather than the stuffed toy itself. Aside from FOD2, I specialize in prize games, you see.
It's really
Early
pretty.
rollers, see?
Yeah.
Crane games, light stackers, things of that nature.
He's got a very pretty face.
Does he?
No, I take it back.
And when skill alone is not enough, when the games are rigged in favor of greedy arcade owners, well, I always carry a few tools off the trade, as it were, to tilt the odds towards justice.
It's called a brick. Just smash into it.
It's called illegal activity. I'm proud to say I've been banned from no fewer than 8 arcades in the city alone. Jesus.
Oh, God. Aye, stick it to those arcade bastards. Stick it to the man by destroying arcades.
Indeed. Ooh. Indeed, I fully admit to being something of an arcade anarchist. Oh wow, the alliterations. This industry has far too many unscrupulous. I'm not English.
I'm still.
Forces guiding it.
Unscrupulous?
Which must be kept in check by all means.
I'm sorry.
I find honor can be found even in doing this honorable deeds under the right circumstances. I always manage to slip away with an armload of plush goods, even from arcades which seek my capture. Not that I keep the prizes for myself, of course. The spoils of my raids are always donated to various shelters and children's charities. That's really cute.
That's good karma right there.
Indeed. But there's more to it than a desire to turn frowns upside down.
Loxley ponders how to phrase this, wonders what words he wants to use.
A matter of fair play.
I like that.
Right.
Prize games run contrary to the concept of fair play. They are invariant. I am a firm
sorry.
believer in fairness and justice.
I mean,
Too much
Fair
in this
enough.
world hinges on injustice. Injustice to keep the wheels greased.
you look so sad.
Yeah.
I suppose you're not here for my
Takes from the
rants
rich,
about
gives to the
rules of
poor.
society. You're here to
Heard of someone like that
I
before.
don't know who though,
Ugh. I'm gonna go with that one. Come on, little ranting. It's clear that you're really passionate about the idea of fair play.
Indeed. If you truly understand the concept, it's not simply about no advantages, it's about equal footing.
Yeah.
In addition, many are blind to their own advantages, seeing themselves as being on equal footing when in reality they've had a leg up all their lives. There you go. My philosophy extends beyond merely rigged carny scam games, but to fairness within society itself, if you'll pardon my ranting, of course.
Consider it pardoned.
Wow.
So you practice crane catches all day when not fleeing from the long arm of arcade law?
Well, there's also FOD2, if that's what you're wondering. None of us are playing it today, true, but we do play. And, oh wow, and I do have my own affairs to tend to. I'm afraid I don't spend nearly as many hours in GCF as the others. But I promise you, should your dream be one of glory, I will do my best to support you in the times available to me. You have my word, friend.
I feel the burning need to bow back. In
You
return, some sweeping courtly gesture. I would bow back if someone bowed at me.
Well, I'd best busy myself for the time being.
Fare thee well.
I hope to see more of you, Theseus. Be well.
Thank you. With introductions completed, he returns to catch to his prize game, targeting. Whoops, move that back slightly. Targeting that dinosaur for yet another catch. Oh, that certainly was. He's not. I don't dislike him, but he's the first person I'm not like, I want to date immediately. You know, I want to be his mate. I think
There you go.
he's into flamboyantly,
Flamboyantly,
gentlemanly.
And I'm the one who can't speak.
I just tried to add a G in there mentally and I couldn't. To be certain, strange, endearing though. I don't mind quirky folks in my life, particularly ones as friendly as Loxley. We should get along just fine. Okay, whom do I talk to next?
3 to go. Come on.
I am gonna go with this one. Because I know who it is. Spot a young man I bumped in on the way in, busy looking what looks like a Space Invaders cranked to 11. I can't even begin to visually pass the chaos of this game. I think there's a spaceship somewhere, but all I see are the glowing projectiles flooding onto the screen. Somehow the game isn't immediately ending, so I presume he's managing to dodge every single bullet. I recognize him from the running earlier. Kind of a weird encounter all told. I hope that I didn't catch him on a bad day. And finally, a golden fireball fills the screen. His luck runs out at last. With a long, ragged sigh, he steps away from the controls.
Inevitability of a game over. Some days you get the radioactive mutant space bear, and some days the radioactive mutant space bear gets you, I suppose. But in the end, it's always the bear.
He's fully talking to himself.
Oh yeah.
Shaking it off, he pulls up the corner of his mouth into a smile and engages in friendly and conversation mode.
Compared to GCF, this multicade's got more than just shmups. There's retro classics and stuff too. Go ahead and order up if you want. I'm done for now. Name's Domino. I lurk
Hello,
around this
Domino.
place when I'm not doing
I
anything
could
else
tell by the
important.
symbol.
Let me know if you need anything.
He was going to call himself Chess, was he? Good to meet you. My name's Theseus. I'm going around making introductions. That's why I joined Team GCF. Rhapsody and I said we'd come by and say howdy.
How exactly does one join an organization that barely exists? I've never heard of someone walking up and saying, "Hi, can I join your circle of friends?"
It's me, though. That's how I make friends at anything.
Even if it'd be nice if people actually did that, this word could use more kindness as a whole. No.
I'll take it. I get that this is a pretty casual team, but I'm hoping for a run at the Pro Tour. Not a great match, but that's okay. I'm here now, so I figured at least I can do is take a shot at it, right?
That's the literal opposite of the least you could do. Oh god. Oh god. The least you can do is lie down and never get up again, right?
There's something creepy about his tone when he
his
says it,
face.
and his face. Like he
God.
isn't trying to sound like he's joking when he really isn't. He looks over me, top to bottom.
Anyway, welcome
What
to
just
the
happened?
cold. I don't know. We've got pizza, we've got laundry pots. Please, for the love of God, do not mix the two up when choosing your food sources. You need anything, you call your buddy Domino. Just call Domino's unless you... Just don't call Domino's unless you want pizza. Although Ben and Matt make a damn good pizza. Good slice, truth be told. So, what's your deal? Besides, Fist of Discomfort 2, I mean.
I need a deal besides FOD2?
Life's not a YA novel. You're allowed to have more than one character attribute, yes.
I'm a pretty compassionate sort of person.
A useful trait to be sure, but I meant your passions, or is it really just FOD2 all day, every day, eat, breathe, sleep, FOD2? No.
No flexible options. I like a romantic candle at dinner.
I mean, who doesn't?
Oh, definitely. I love soaking in a bubble bath with a romance novel, a long walk where the ocean surf, fine wine and candlelight.
I think you're joking, but all those things do sound really nice.
Yeah, sounds great.
I've never been much of a romantic due to being very unsuccessful at romance. Oh, honey.
How? Look at you.
I was going to say,
You just do a weird face every now and again.
it's fine, I can ignore that. I inevitably rub people the wrong way, and you can interpret that literally or metaphorically. But nothing wrong with niceties, in theory. In practice, matters get iffy, but in theory, I'm
Wait,
a
it
bit-
just hit me what he just said.
I know, life's not like a greeting card photo. But it'd be nice to imagine it being that way, yes, all peaceful and earnest and sincere, lovely. Must be nice having aspirations and ambitions. Honey.
He spares a glance to the arcade cabinet, which is silently running a demo of that ridiculously over-the-top space shooting game that he was just playing.
Yeah? Oh.
Oh, for God's sake. What's like?
In space, flying at unbearable speeds, surrounded by nothing
Unbearable?
but void and enemies, closing in on all sides. probably one of the most terrifying experiences ever. Like being an early Russian cosmonaut, desperately holding on as your ship shakes apart around you. I think that's why I love bullet hell shmups. They're nightmares. Pure nightmares. But you can safely engage with that nightmare. Explore it.
Okay.
It's just a game, after all. It can't really hurt you. And every time you explode, a silent, white-hot ball in the vacuum of space, you have another chance to try again. I've gotten very, very good at exploding. And not exploding. It's all muscle memory by now.
Oh.
What's that? I want him to teach me.
You're gonna have so many teachers like lined up at the end of this. Everyone will just like teach you.
I like people teaching me things. I'm something of an arcade newbie. I have no clue what a shmp is, aside from a heart attack inducing sperm with bullets.
Exactly. It's a shoot 'em up or shmump. Shmup?
Shmp.
Shmup. Shmup.
Shmp.
Game.
Shmp.
Specifically a bullet hell.
Shmp.
Because, well, it's a hell compromised entirely with bullets. It takes an intense amount of skill to play one of those things compared to like Gallagher or one of its simpler ancestors.
Betting this makes you great at FOD2. I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, you're really interesting. When the ninjas are thick as thieves, there's a lot of focus arises off the chaos.
Makes him feel good about himself.
It did
Focus on
yawn
my
in.
case instincts. You just let go and let instincts take over. Fight to survive no matter the game. I'd be happy to show you sometime, either in FOD2 or maybe teaching you the way of up to you.
Let's add a brief yawn defocusing his eyes for a moment.
Sorry, long night, overslept too. I'm not quite at my best. I'll give you a proper enthusiastic greeting, maybe with streamers and confetti next time. Brain check, okay with you?
Sounds good here.
Seeing you.
Welcome to our glorious mess. Until next time. No.
He steps away from the arcade machine to head out into the laundromat and maybe lie down a bit. Can't imagine the tumble dryers being conductive to rest though. I can actually. I'm a big
little
white
bit.
noise sleeper,
Oh,
so
yeah,
like
same.
that would be
I need,
really
like,
yeah, that'd be really useful. I could fix him.
Honey.
I can fix him.
Okay.
I can fix him.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure what's going on, and it's worrying, and I want to help. I knew that would be the goal. I knew that'd be the outcome. Keep a close eye on him, and as I get to know the team better, I'll be. If only I'll make sure he's okay. It's probably a bit shallow of me to him, but he's kind of cute too. Kind of cute. He's really hot. Who should I talk to next? Right.
You're saving to go for the best for last.
Yes. Your favourite for last, at least.
Thank you.
I approached the young woman busy playing the elaborately named Metal Gun 4 Rise of Steel. Look at that little guys. She doesn't notice my approach. I love her tattoos so much.
Right. She does so good. I want
two
her
in.
hair.
You basically already have it.
I know, but like hers is so like.
Voluptuous.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just-
yeah.
Anyway.
In the lying waste of pixelated post-apocalyptic robot hordes. I may not know much about arcades, but I think they've got this sort of... I've heard of this sort of game. Light guns, right? They shoot light or something. Not quite sure how light works. Lasers. But one thing I'm pretty sure pew, 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 is that they're using both player 1 and player 2 guns at the same time. I used to do that shit all the time. I even had friends who'd come with me
my God.
and they'd be like, oh, do you want to play together? I'm like, no, I'm
No.
better with 2 because I want to like get as many shots in as possible. And I'd be like, you could play something else.
Wow. I bet you're a great team player.
I wasn't.
It's like,
Despite
well, I'll do
the
it myself.
ridiculousness of that John Woo style, she is landing every shot. I should probably wait for her to finish, just because lurking without at least a single word is probably not cool at all. Hey,
Very aggressive?
and that's when she began tapping her foot, impatiently waiting for the boss robot to do something other than standing around posing.
I hate this RNG boss fight. Either drones in a predictable pattern, or don't bother sending them at all. I mean, can you believe this shit? It's 20 and game design.
And bleep the date!
RNG in their game.
They're bleeping it because it's actually 2006. That's no,
there you
I
go.
can't say that. It's not true.
Like, they don't give a crap about consistent pacing and excitement. It's totally okay for like 7 drones to hit it once and then nothing for 15 seconds, huh? Boring. But honestly, I feel worse for the speedrunners.
She can speak.
Hundreds of tries to get a perfect cycle. Finally, more drones. About time.
Wow, someone's
I just
a bit
stare at.
stressed out.
It's like, was she talking to me or just whoever was there? Finally, after laying waste to the metal minions of Metal Mageddon Metal Lord, she spares me a glance over her shoulder.
Who are you?
That's so cringe. That's so cringe,
it.
though.
Do it.
Impudent fleshling, I am Metal Geddon Metal Lord. I sternly write a letter of plates regarding the disparaging of my drones. How dare you slander the Metal Lord? My lawyers will hear of this.
She liked it. You're welcome.
She resumes lasering down the robots with a big grin on her face about how she keeps chattering with me. So what's your deal anyway? Oh, it's you. Sorry.
Alright, well, what's your deal anyway?
I speak over people.
That's my deal.
Right, I've already won Rhapsody's favour. If I can keep that ball rolling, I can make this official. Here we go. Best foot forward. First way to make the best impression. Talk to Rhapsody about maybe joining your FOD2 team and...
Sure, okay. Sounds fun, you're in.
Wait, seriously? Finished up her game, holstering the 2-player light guns before turning to me. I bet she does the ching.
Oh, yeah.
Like spins them. Oh my god.
Seriously. We're pretty much stuck in a rut right now, not chasing down FOD glory like we ought to, but in my opinion, maybe having someone else on the team willing to take things head on would be the swift kick in the ass the GCF needs.
She also gives me a good look over, head to toe, nods and smirking approval.
Helps that you're a hardy, I mean.
Oh!
I can't be providing all the hotness on this team alone, it gets tiring.
She's so confident.
So I know, you and I, two of a kind, let's do this.
That was really easy. I'm genuinely flustered. Never kick a gift horse in the mouth. Thanks, thank you, thanks.
Don't mention it, we fisters gotta stick together, yeah?
Don't actually, shouldn't fist bump at that. Fisters?
shouldn't.
Are we not doing phrasing anymore?
Well, I like little nicknames, so sue me, but fine. We'll do phrasing, I can do phrasing.
So this is why it's called Team GCF, because you like things short and snappy.
Nah, our team doesn't really have any kind of official name. It's a, what do you call it, working title? I take it Rhapsody told you all about a little gang of weirdos.
More or less.
Honestly, we're barely a team. I've been pushing for us to really get on top of this stuff, but I'm just done. I'm just 1 out of 6. Oh, so 2 out of 7 isn't exactly majority either, but it's still 1 more than I had before.
Perfect.
And if you somehow got Rhapsody on board, well, that could turn things around completely. They're an FOD expert, FOD2 expert.
Yeah, don't want to get confused with FOD1.
No, it's different. So if my friends want you and I'm done with that, you're in. Donizo?
Dunzo. To be
Oh.
honest, that isn't a word. That's
It's
like
not
a
a
random
word.
made
I
up
was like,
thing.
who?
Yeah, you're completely valid.
Thank you. They're good people and I know I can trust their judgment. Besides, I don't really sit down and ruminate. I see something that looks fun, I go for it, 9 times out of 10 I'm rewarded.
And the 10th time?
I crash and burn with a valuable learning experience as my reward, also a good thing. So yeah, I'm impulsive as beep. But I'm not completely
What could you have
reckless.
said?
Who knows? I don't know. I don't swear ever. But I'm not completely reckless. I'm just not willing to let an opportunity slip out of fear of what might go wrong. I'm cool with newcomers joining our clique. Click, 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 click.
Clicky.
Click, 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 click.
Click.
Click,
Yeah,
click,
click.
click, click.
You were right the first time.
Click.
Click.
Click. Anything to liven the party up a bit.
As she pauses as if trying really hard to remember something she forgot. Ah!
Oh, you're right. I forgot to tell you my name, Dara.
Yeah. She's this ready to willingly sign me up as her partner in crime, but totally forgot basic introductions.
Isn't the great-granddaddy of all lightning. As in, zappa, kapow! You know.
I don't in fact know exactly what she's referring to. PC games never came with plastic gun controllers. And I'm Theseus, which I told you before actually.
You seem kind of fun.
Kind of. Also, it's noted a hottie. Meaning you and I could hit the streets and run a whole town if we wanted to.
She declines to specify if we be a hottie tag team or a mixed doubles affair in this entire scenario.
You want to go a few rounds again? What? You
Are
want
you
to go
gonna
a few rounds again,
against
Miss
them,
Lord? I can give you some tips. Tip number 1, trigger discipline. And don't look down the barrel. That's a 2. Tip 3 is hand sanitizer because kiddies love this game and they got gross
That
hands.
is true. I have, like, when I was young, I used to pick up the controllers and I was like, why are they wet? What happened here? It's like some kid probably just sweated on it for ages. Horrid. As she goes in deep into her list, I decide to clarify a point. Can't say I've ever played one of these games before, but I've had plenty of first-person shooter experiences on my PC. Basically the same thing, right?
No, not really, no. Like ROMs are on rails. They sweep you through a scene like a Hollywood camera director. Way more exciting. And instead of nudging a mouse less than 2 centimeters of clicking, you gotta aim and fire a physical gun. If your aim sucks, you suck. Okay, I'll grant you that having no control over your movement means it's less tactical and strategic, but strategic stuff.
What could she have said?
I prefer an adrenaline rush and... Wait, you mean you've never played like a game? You're just a PC gamer?
I didn't want to tell her this. Crap! My arcade newbiness has leaked right through in my computer-based heritage. I expect her to mock me endlessly for being a know-nothing doofus.
Oh man, I haven't talked to a newbie in ages. This will be great! Half the fun of being an arcade gamer is sharing what you love with newbies. Most people I talk to are veterans. They're not easily impressed.
So you won't rake me over the coals for being a noob?
You kidding? There's nothing better than a warm, supple arcade virgin. Okay, that one was a step too far. Thanks, Zapper.
Whatever, we'll get back.
My point is, I think you'll be a blast learning. You'll have a blast learning all this stuff, and I'd be happy to be your guide. That's your 3rd teacher. But I have one question for you. I spoke over. I'm
Oh
sorry.
boy, it's fine. My anxiety spikes briefly. I nod for a continue. Awesome in what way?
Every way. I don't give a fuck about win-loss rating. What I care about is being awesome. I need someone who can be just as awesome as I am. Ready to pull the risk-taking, high-flying stuff moves, both in-game and in real life. You can get on my level?
Can you? I don't think anyone can get on a
Awesome
level.
is my middle king name and my last name.
Is it Bryn Theseus?
Bryn,
awesome,
awesome gamer. That is it, yeah. Bryn Theseus, awesome gamer. She eyes me with suspicion. I haven't exactly been radiant confidence today, which is not helping my case. It's a start. I can work with this. She didn't like that as much. She steps right from my personal space and thankful to get some breathing room back.
Sorry. I think I'm a bit strong enough.
I think we have different definitions of a bit, but it's cool. I admit, though, I'm surprised to hear someone with Pro Tour aspirations is so focused on style. Whatever happened to play to win? Isn't the whole point of playing the game to beat the opponent and win the match?
Man, I hate that phrase. I hate the whole concept. Play to win? What a joke. Remember back when Silent Blade could slash dash you over and over in an infinite combo? Cheap as hell, pathetic, but technically legal since the game allowed for it. If you aren't using Silent Blade infinite loops, you aren't playing to win, they told me. You can't call it cheap. Only scrubs ignore effective tactics.
So f***ed up.
But it was boring to watch. And it was frustrating seeing all these serious-minded optimization junkies content to loop each other to death. The makers of FD2 even agreed because they patched it out. Eat it, jerkos. Me, I don't play to win. I play to be awesome. I play to have fun. Do I like winning? Hell yeah. I mean, who doesn't? But I'm going to do it my way. Or I won't do it at all.
My way.
And anybody who calls me a scrub because I play how I want to play can get a...
What could she have said?
Beeped.
What could she have said?
Beeped.
Perhaps, realising that she's going off on a bigger rant, Zappa dials it back a bit after that.
Sorry, I speak from the heart. Only way I know how to live. Hey, I need to try and get some more MG4 run in before the after-school rush hits this place. We'll talk later, okay?
Sure thing. Have fun smashing robots and stuff.
Okay, you metal bastards, round 2.
I leave Zappa to her unending quest to put some laser blasts through the slowly trundling chrome skeleton men. Skeleton?
Skeleton.
That was intense. My thoughts on my new teammates. Well, here's my thing. When I came in today, I actually didn't know a lot about the characters and things like that. Like, in depth. I haven't done through this bit yet. And I was very immediately like... easily Rhapsody's going to be my favourite. They're stunning and like they're, shoutcasting so fun. This has changed. I think Zapper is my new favorite now.
Oh my god.
Just after that, I was like,
Okay.
it was, yeah, she's really cool. Zapper's a sports
Is it
car.
because she called you a hottie?
Yeah, it's just like, if someone, openly flirtatious is really funny to me, and it's like, I don't know what to do with that. It's cute. Blasting high intensity rock music with the convertible top down, I'm into that. Kind of helps that she seems to be into me too. I've never been called a hottie before, and it's not exactly a classical sonnet sort of love. So, what? It feels good. I think I may up spending more time with her to see if I can get a bit more of that in my life, but we'll see. Whom should I talk to there? There's only one more option. So we should leave the arcade, right? Thank you guys so much for watching.
They do this.
A woman in
She's
black
so
drifts
cute.
sharply around the corner in Fast Car 7. We don't talk about Fast Car 6. Navigating her virtual car effortlessly. I'll bleep it out in post.
Oh.
There is no post. Down a winding mountain road. I should probably wait for her to finish this approaching. No need to be weird about it. I'm content to watch out the corner of my eye as she closes in on the end of the race, coming up hard and fast on a rival driver. I wonder if other cars are online players, or are just AI chumps. They're online-ready arcade things, other than FOD2. Is FOD2 online in an arcade? That's cool. I've never heard of an online arcade game, really. Like a proper one. That's really
There
cool,
you go.
actually. There's so little I need to know about this stuff. The cabinet resembles a simplified driver's seat, with the steering wheel and gear shift and pedals and so on. I know die-hard PC gamers love races and have similar gear. But one thing strikes me as unusual. She isn't used to using the pedals. It seems to be some sort of makeshift knob and lever system attached to the wheel, which indirectly pushes on the pedals. Is this normal for arcade games? Before I can ponder it further, her cart slides sideways across the finish line. First place fireworks, confetti cheering, but she ignores it all. With her game complete, I approach while she climbs out of her seat. Fetches her walking cane and leans heavily into it, and she pulls herself up and standing with great effort. Her metal knee braces creak, as so does she. Instinctively, I want to step up and offer to help her, but she's on her feet before I can do so. She turns to face me, shifting the disability assist walking cane from hand to hand as she shifts her weight.
Been standing there a while.
Don't say something wrong, don't say something wrong, don't say something wrong, don't say something wrong, don't say something wrong.
I think this is my favorite.
There's no good
This
answers.
is my favorite bit.
No!
So what do you do?
Remain silent. Right, the perfect solution to this quandary. Don't say anything at all, it's foolproof. Just stand her... Oh no, that's worse.
Oh.
That is worse. Not a thing.
Oh,
Stand and stare,
God.
not saying a word. Oh god, this is so much worse. She sighs deeply, reaching to her temples for responding. No idea. Sing or what's now?
Twists in the spinal cord. Results in weakness or partial paralysis of the extremities. Varies from person to person. Weak legs and arms in my case. Joint pain. Some good days. Some bad days. Used to carry an exclamation on an index card. Had a stack of them. Would hand one out to anyone who hassled me. Then
I'm sorry.
figured that was too catty of me. Stopped doing it. Better to just talk it out in the open than be dismissive. You good with talking it out in the open, like adults?
Yeah.
Or want to take another run at inserting foot into mouth?
Yeah, I'm good with talking. Thank you.
Good, good.
Call me Jinx. One word, 4 letters. Nice and simple. And you are?
Theseus. Pleased to meet you,
epic.
despite my fumble.
Takes more than one fumble to turn me away. Always willing to give benefit of the doubt. Don't worry about it. What brings you to this little arcade? Not much going on here. Most folks come for the laundry or the pizza.
So I talked with Rhapsody about joining your team, and now I'm going around asking for everyone's buy-in. Considering how I acted just now, you've got every right to hit me to the street. She considers tapping her fingers along the handle of her cane.
Joining Team GFC? GFC? GCF?
Good fried chicken.
Yes. Really? Why? Not the professional of a team, just a bunch of friends who play a footy and stuff.
I know. That's okay. At this point, I'd be happy to play in any team. I know I can't get where I want to be alone.
Can feel you on that one.
Ouch.
Situations like mine, you need to rely on others more than you want. Just have to accept the fact that on the ground. What? Just have to accept the facts on the ground in the end. And thinking about it, might actually Might be fun to take a pro
Oh,
tour run.
she's
No way we
wicked.
actually make it, but might be fun. Okay, sounds good to me. Find me down here in the arcade more often than the others. Can do some practice scrims in FOD2 whenever you like, providing I'm not racing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm getting the impression that everyone here has a side hustle. Some games they play more than FOD2. She leans against the Fast Cast 7 cabinet and taps the gas brake hand control with her cane.
Modified for me, or special leg. Friend of Ben and Matt did it for me.
I love Ben and Matt.
Right? Can work the pedals, no, but my arms still have some play and hand controls take care of everything. Little harder, but I like a challenge. Not just a Fast Car 7 though. Secretly tweak this cab out to run all sorts of racing games. Probably a copyright violation, but so what?
Yeah, don't tell Fast Cars.
Like to mix up what I drive. Gets boring otherwise.
Don't talk about 6.
Don't.
That's so nice of them to modify the game for you. It's really sweet of them making an expensive one for that just so you can play. I'm glad this arcade is so supportive.
Reasonable accommodations.
Very reasonable.
No, that's a legal term. The facility owner has to provide reasonable accommodations under law.
Oh.
That's why they have stools to stand up. That's why they have stools to stand on if you're short, like me. Noise cancelling headphones if you need them. Quiet hours on Sundays for attention deficit gamers. Stuff like that. But they didn't have to push real hard on this. Ben and Matt are good people and knew just who to call to solve this problem for me.
Not bad at all.
Nice when folks are accommodating not just because they have to be, but because they want to be.
She pauses, considering me for one quiet moment. Story?
What makes you tick? Why you're so hyped for the pro tour that you're willing to trust an unknown team of casuals? We're going to be teammates. I should know you guys. You already know enough about me. Only fair I get to learn more about you. Figure out who I'm dealing with. Sets expectations rather than making assumptions. Makes sense, yeah?
I wouldn't say I know her heart and soul, but I guess she's offered as much as she wants to for now. She stands there patiently waiting for me to lay it all out for her. Well, been a hardcore gamer all my life. Sitting on your butt playing FOD2 in your bedroom is pretty boring. This seems more fun. And putting all online approaching 6 strangers, I have no idea how to answer that. I like the flexible answer here more than the other two, though.
Alright.
I'm gonna go flexible.
Remember when you said I'm not going flexible?
Okay! Don't need to get on me about it, Jesus. If you're asking me to justify my experience, I'm not sure how to do that. I'm already sticking my neck to ask strangers to let me play with them. Can we just accept that this is weird for all involved and resolved as we go?
Bit of a cop-out, but an honest one. Guess we'll figure this one out as we go along. Yeah, that's fair.
Jinx shuffles from foot to foot, clearly a bit tired from standing around.
Okay, tiring out now. Think I'll go take 5. Good luck with the others. Try to keep your foot out of your mouth. You'll do fine.
Roger. Thanks, Jinx.
She's so pretty.
She's really sweet. It was awkward. Well, awkward at first. I didn't nuke myself from orbit on that one. I think saying anything else would be so much worse.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I chose the, kindly option, and it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
No. Seems like not Chris Stratton's judgment. Gut feeling, I wouldn't go with love on this one straight away. First impressions. She can change my mind.
Okay, she will. She will
Okay.
too.
I like her though. I want to be friends with her
She's
for sure.
lovely.
There's a certain air of cool control about her. She can be fierce, but she knows when to be fierce. And if I can't drive her away over an accident like that, well, I think we'll do well as teammates. Yeah, I think we'll be good mates.
You've met the team.
That's all of the team, man.
You've met the team.
Spending so long indoors soaking in the smells of detergent, pepperoni and brass tokens has been slightly draining, so I decided to step out and get some fresh air. Fresh air and a moment of reflection. Still a bit confused. The team's barely a team. It's a bit of a ragtag bunch of individuals without any cohesive direction. I left my apartment this morning hoping to live out my dream of being an FOD2 champion. But that's not a dream they all share with me, right? So why exactly did Iris lead me here? I think I'm owed answers by this point. Iris, got a moment?
Sure thing, what's up?
My team GSC. Heading up. Great things, I need a team. I deserve the truth. Why?
Wow.
Why? You led me to the Burger King Kids Club. So Zapper and Rhapsody are 100% down for it, but the others are kind of 50-50 on the idea. But I was hoping for like a smoother ride than all this, all the way to the top. I think you owe me an explanation. Iris pauses before responding.
Tell me, why do you want to win the Pro Tour so badly?
What do you mean, why? It's a pinnacle to reach for. It's the Pro Tour Championship. Why wouldn't I want it?
Except before this championship existed, you were content to play on an amateur level. It's not about the glory of even your childhood dream, is it?
Oh my god.
So, why do you need this victory so badly?
Who doesn't want to be the best that they can be? Everybody's living up to their best selves to be their full potential. That's me. I'm being my best self. It makes me happy to reach the gold and to see it through. It's a good thing. Why shouldn't I be confident in myself?
It's not about wanting to win a game. It's about why you want to win, the truth behind the dream.
I can really see grace in her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to say, I calculate your truth from your own words, posted on social media. Just so you realize, I'm not making this up. Let me quote some of these back to you.
Never
oh,
quote
God.
tweets at me. The words are in her voice, but I'm definitely the one who wrote them, so she echoes these short messages back to me. No good answer.
Ooh. Oh my god, the last one. I'm so...
13 candidates until so this will be worth it in the end. I still remember how proud they were when I came home with that trophy. It felt so... Oh my god.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay, you miserable piece of... If you want to think it's 1v1 me. Yeah, that one.
Look at her. She's like, what?
Hey, you pathetic little scrub. You think you're big time? Look at my KD and look at my win loss. You call me out and say it to my face. Oh god, not this. I regretted posting that flame bait immediately afterwards and was too embarrassed to even delete it. Some kind of loser like you, stats speak for themselves. I'm a winner. I eat punks like you for breakfast and crap you out by midday. I'm a champion. I've always been a champion and otherwise I'll always be a champion. Nobody will ever tell me otherwise. Deal with it, .gif. Not one of my proudest moments, no. The reason I picked that one is because I think that's a good place to start.
Fair enough.
You know what I mean? I feel like the other ones were like either way too depressing to kick off with, and it's like, hey, it's not a bad thing to be like you lived out at being a childhood champion or something, and like other things. Like, I could start as an arsehole to get better.
Wow.
I'd been awake for 20 hours when I wrote that, and yeah, obviously I had more going on in my life than winning all the time. Iris shakes her head at my words, seeing through them, and explains.
In your heart, you feel that if you aren't constantly win...
Fraud. I'm just imposter.
Sorry, Iris.
Even the only time you talk
I'm not even the sus.
cite more examples. Nearly all of your social media communication is related to your gaming habits. Not your job or family.
I have a job.
This
What?
is all you have.
What do you work as?
Feel you have. You built up so much of your dream around this game, around winning this game, that your whole self-worth is tied into it.
Yeesh.
I think you see the obvious problem with that.
I don't know what she's talking about. I don't think you have a problem.
I pause rather than feeling attacked when my own phone lays into me, but there's sympathy in her digital voice, not accusation. She doesn't want to call me out. She wants me to call myself out.
Happen if you join the Pro Tour and fail to make it all the way to an ultimate victory? How would you react?
I mean, I get it. Logically, the only team wins. One team wins a Pro Tour, and I'm not betting my entire existence on winning.
You are. That's exactly what you're doing.
Okay, Jesus.
Iris.
Every day you compete. Wanting to win a video game is fine. It's a good thing. And I'm certainly not arguing against having a dream and making it happen. But it's not healthy to gamble your self-esteem at the same time, tying them both together. Do you dream of winning?
Okay.
Or are you just terrified of losing and feeling
Damn.
defeated? I could sense that when I analyzed you. I may be code instead of flesh and blood, but I'm an empathy engine at heart. But I couldn't just say that outright. You wouldn't have believed me. So I had to lead you to people who can help you find something more to reach for while also reaching for victory. And you can help them too. The goal of any Irish should be to help as many people as possible.
She smiles up at me, hopeful that I'll understand her words.
For example, Rhapsody's knowledge and skill will give them a winning edge, but they don't compete much anymore. They're content to sit and watch and educate. I think if you two got together, you could both find a more balanced perspective on victory. Now, that said, if If all you want to be is Theseus, destroyer of scrubs, I'm not going to force you down this path. The legend of Theseus will be yours to do with as you please. Uninstall me and I'll bother you no further. You have free will. But if you're also
I regret naming myself that, but I'm going to stick with it.
who is desperate to fill the hole in their heart with victories, please consider staying with Team GCF for your own sake, and I'll help you in any way I can on this path. I'll turn myself off now. Give you time to think. If we never speak again, no one won't take it personally. Thank you.
I'm not going to kill an AI just because I don't agree with the one opinion.
Because we're just turn it off now.
Yeah,
Just like, bye.
I decided to take the question seriously. I've been focused, savoring it, wanting a team to work out. I want more of it, winning. Every story I've ever read tells you to chase your dream no matter what, and that's a noble thing to do, right? And that was my dream. And as far back as I remember, my wildest dreams are always ones of victory. Sure, I have a job, I pay my tax. What do I do? I have friends, usually online, and head out of town to visit my extended family almost every holiday season. But none of that moves me. Really gets me out of bed and moves me. No, my dream moves me. My voice cracked then. Did one of the lights just switch off?
It sure did.
That's how long we've been still for.
Anyway.
Did they motion clear? I genuinely don't know.
know.
Anyway,
Well,
winner
we're just
forever.
in the dark now. Whatever.
And isn't that enough?
It's still like
Isn't
that.
it a good thing to be the very best, like no one ever was? Who am I? Who do I really want to be? Life decisions.
Yep.
I'm Theseus, I am a winner, and I always will be, or I'm Bryn Gamer. And I don't feel like a winner right now.
Wow. Well, who are you?
I want to be both.
That's not an option.
I noticed that,
unfortunately.
and I think that's kind of important, isn't it? I, Bryn, want to be both as a player, but I think it's kind of important that you kind of choose one.
Yeah. So who
And
are you
today-
gonna be?
I don't feel like that much of a winner. Because she's right, I guess.
No.
I hadn't really seen things from that perspective before, and she's right. That sickening feeling when I lose, whenever I'm a loser, winning feels better, feels right. Without it, I feel miserable, like I'm miserable, or a miserable, pathetic little nothing. And I'm so far gone
Oh
that that's
my
a healthy way
God.
to live. So if Iris can lead me down a new path, so be it. I owe it to myself to at least try. That was dark.
Jesus Christ.
I tapped Iris's icon. Sorry, I felt like as I was reading it, I zoned in hard, so I had to take it way more seriously than I meant to. But to activate it. Okay, you're right. I might need help, but if you think that Team Good, Clean Fun can provide that help, well, I'm willing to try.
Thank you. Thank you for trusting me. And for what it's worth, I think you can still try out for the Pro Tour if that's what you want. But be aware of why you want that victory too.
I don't want the victory, I want to play in the Pro Tour.
If you can find a way to achieve your dream in an emotionally healthy manner, well, that'd be great. And with Team GCF in your corner, I calculate you can do just that. Team GCF needs Bryn, and Bryn needs Team GCF.
My name's Theseus, Iris. I mean, sorry, my name is Bryn. We just did that.
You are, I was going to say, you are Bryn today.
I'm Bryn Gamer today, yeah.
Yes.
With a deep sigh, I tried to push most of this aside and focus on the here and now. And keep... Oh, my heart! You keep calling me Theseus. It's my chosen name.
Well, Theseus, I think I've given you enough food for thought. Now, I should let you chew on that a bit. Iris, offline.
I'm not totally sure what to make of this. If my dream is one of victory and victory is unhealthy, what do I do? What now? As I'm pondering exactly what my new shape should dream of, I hear a voice behind me.
You leaving so soon? What if I can convince you to stay?
Rhapsody's eyes meet with mine, and I'm drawn in immediately to their piercing piercing mulberry gaze. It's hard to break free, sure, but I don't know. I just got a bomb dropped on me from my talking phone.
Really?
I thought I knew everything about myself, and now I'm left speechless.
I know what that's like. But what takes my mind off that kind of thing, that kind of inner turmoil, is the rush of the game. Thinking about matchup and the squish of the buttons beneath me. You came into play for D2. I gathered everyone, and we're all in agreement. We want to play with you.
Can't deny FOD2 clears my head, but I could use a good distraction. But didn't Rhapsody tell me, you don't play FOD2 anymore? What's with the sudden change?
I want to play with you. Are you okay?
Okay.
So let's play.
Yeah.
Let's just say I might be willing to get back into the game professionally if that means spending more time with you.
Cool. No.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm officially not leaving anymore. I'll meet you inside.
Take your time. The game's not going anywhere. Neither are they, apparently.
Well, it feels strange agreeing to go play this game after a slam dunk into this mess. But if I'm not just going to walk away from all of this, moving away from gaming in general, I owe it to myself to keep moving forward, if only to see what will happen. Iris didn't tell me to stop playing, so I guess I can figure out my answers. I guess I'll keep playing. And honestly, I think distracting myself with a little FOD2 might be nice right now, win or lose. So with a shrug, I walk into good clean fun, headed for the arcade. By the time I arrive, the rest of the crew's already gathered, talking inside amongst us, amongst themselves. That's sus. When I approach, they switch focus to me.
And lo, the newbie hath returned. Excellent. Let's get this party started. That's gimmick infringement.
I was about to say this, like, unlocks in these feeds.
Only I get to use the King's English. But yes, tis quite
King's
excellent
English.
indeed.
Jinx yourself with a quiet knowing nod of appreciation,
was
not
like,
prone to flowery speeches. Yeah, you know.
Oh. Okay, so we decided we're going to spend the rest of the afternoon taking turns playing some Fist of Discomfort 2 in honor of a new friend. We'll take turns speeding up online randos, and those not playing can cheer the other ones on. It'll be educational and fun. And you get first crack at it, of course. So who's your lucky partner for the inaugural match of this afternoon's festivities?
For a moment, I'm speechless. I figured it'd be like pulling teeth getting him to play my game, but here they are, ready and welcome to fold on some hot ninja fighting action. Thanks, everyone. Be nice to show off a little bit. I could use the ego boost. Thankfully, I brought my keyboard from home to play because I'm not used to arcade joysticks yet. I may not know a lot about arcades, but I do know one thing about USB ports. I did not read that right. So you can bring your joystick from home. I tug my keyboard into place, slot it into the machine.
Where do you carry that? You don't even have a bag.
Yeah, it just, you know, in the actual, it's attached to my back. It's like a harness. Aside from all the weird looks from everyone, probably the only person on the planet on Earth who prefers playing this game with WASD keys. Now then, whom to play with? I know who I'm going to pick.
Some booty.
I really like Zafra.
Fair enough.
Look at load, Zafra. It's ninja fighting time. Okay, you don't have to fight ninjas with guns, but you get the idea. What could she have said?
Let's do this.
Zappa cracks her knuckles for stepping up to the joystick. I do that all the time. I'm a very cracky person.
Oh, wow.
Well, stick and buttons will do the job. I think you have to move a little bit closer by it because I think the camera might be falling off. I mean, the pocket in the question.
Oh, hey, can I ask you a favour? I'm starting as a blank slate here, default Iris. I don't have any real knowledge of how this game you're obsessed with actually works.
Wait, she calculated what team I should join in without knowing how FD2 works in the first place?
I think it'd help if you two play through a match while explaining the basics to me.
You're a computer. Can't you just jack into the Matrix and instantly know FD2 Kung Fu or something?
Oh, I could download the data I need to really be great at this game. I mean, computers have been beating humans at games for decades.
She said with a tiny puff of pride in her voice.
But I'm an emotional language interpreter. Hearing things in your own words helps me learn. So,
Oh.
if you don't mind, could you give me a quick tutorial? Yes, we could. For Iris,
Yes, and for me.
I was going to say, there you have it.
The story of two rival clans vying for control of the legendary Sacred Dojo. For one full year, they fought at the Bridge of Destiny until in winter, they reached their ultimate destination. At this point, the dojos opened, allowing in only the most worthy and honorable clan. The other will be exiled from the lands forever.
Such a rich and involving backstory.
Nah, it's just a goof way of saying score more points to the other team than the other team before the time runs out. Each team has 2 players and an unending swarm of ninja minions. That each stage is one giant kung fu fight scene. Each minion you beat up scores you points. Each time you get a KO on a player, you score points. Your goal is to score the most points before the game ends. To do that, we have to optimize counterplay and to outthink our opponents. We farm ninjas for gold, buy weapons and scrolls, summon more minions, and use special moves and cooldowns.
Whoa, slow down. This is sounding complicated. Nah, it's no big deal. At the highest level, all you actually need to know is the RPS metagame.
The Robert Pierce system. I don't even know if that's a joke. RPS metagame, or wait for it, rock, paper, scissors.
Wait, the most complicated esport in the world is just rock, paper, scissors?
Oh! Let there be light!
Sorry.
Basically, everything else is just nitty-gritty details at the heart of it all, but there's 4 tactics to pick from.
There you
Defending against an aggravator, while using powerful... Aggressor. While using powerful special abilities or directly attacking the enemy and their ninjas, rock, paper, scissors. I mean, if you look at it closely, the icons are literally a rock, a paper scroll, and 2 swords crossed like scissors. The obvious one is to attack, diving in and fighting with your fists and blades, interrupting anyone who's using a special ability, but if they're defending, it won't work.
Scissors beats paper, but it's beaten by rock.
Yeah, getting it. Yeah. Defending is holding the line against attacks, but gets blown away by slow activating stronger special abilities if you can't react quick enough. Specials are big, flashy, and awesome, can blow away defenders, but a quick aggro attacker can interrupt you. It's rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
And you've been analysing how good an indicator or how strong you are with each ability too.
That would make sense. A very steady person would be excellent at figuring out exactly the right time to use a special.
Yep, Gutsy is great for attacking, Kindly can defend well, Quirky is probably a jack of all trades.
Got it. So all you need to know are those 3 techniques.
I think I can check with G. Was it G to check my abilities? I can't remember which one it is. Oh.
That's not the one.
Well, I will remember them eventually. Damn it.
That's your history.
Oh, good. I won't quit. Return. Well, there's a 4th trump card, your ultimate ability. Each team uses only one of those per game. Your ult smashes through everything. Everything. Everywhere, all at once. And if your opponent tries to the ultimate at the same time, yours counters it for huge points. Zappa and I will be taking on 2 other players, trying to take their attacks, defense, specials, and ultimates. Countering with your own, do that as well enough, and you win.
I see. So really, you just need to know those 4 things. That's enough to follow the flow of the match.
That's the basics. So bonus points based on skill and what season of the year you're playing in. Oh, we'll go over those as we play. Let's start up again so we can show you. Zappa drops 2 quarters, 1 for each of us, and fires up the online matchmaker. That needs some air. We're not oxygen. To find us a good pair of punching bags to demonstrate our skills on.
Are you ready?
Look at these shadow people. They mean nothing to me.
Zappa looks so bored.
Yeah, because she's the best.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Okay, I've played against these particularly, right? They should be a good warm-up for us. Mr. Come At Me Bro loves to attack. He's often dense enough to do it. He's not dense enough to do it all the time, but more often he's coming for our faces. He's also bad at predicting our moves. Start by defending, he's likely to rush at me.
Fight.
Fight!
So.
Oh. Okay, so he's going to attack, so defending is my best bet. Come at me, bro. Wants to come at me? Fine. I turtle up and defend myself against the attacks, keeping my minions safe. If your defense beats the attack, you win 140 points. 140 to 0.
Right, my turn. Time to kick some ass. Let me guess. The Aggro Jack's partner sticks to the script and always goes to the season bonus, right? Wait, seasons?
As the game progresses, we move through spring, summer, or fall, winter. There are more points and bonuses for different actions in different seasons. It's not much, but every point helps, and sometimes it makes opponents predictable as they crave those points. If the enemy in Zappa's lane is very predictable. In spring, he likes to use attack. Summer, he defends. Fall, he specials.
What season's good for your, what's it called, your ultimate?
The ult's a bit different. The team gets 1 ultimate per game. Zappa or I can use it, but once we use it, it's gone. So when we do use it, we win, period. It trumps whatever your opponent was trying. And if we counter their ultimate with our own, well, that's practically a game over right there.
Oh, so you have to choose when you use it.
Right. And our opponents will be doing the same. I don't think they'll use their ultimate this early in the game, though. I'd say he's most likely to attack this turn, so Zappa should be better off defending. Oh, so I get to play as Zappa as well? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this is how I find out as well. Cool.
So, yeah, you'll see later how the way you chose and the kind of person you are will also just influence
very
your
hearty
options,
right now.
you're very hearty.
Oh, good. Zappers also loves me, obviously. So Zapper should defend.
Think you can stand against me? Seriously? I'm a goddamn storm of awesomeness.
I mean, she is.
She is, yeah.
Yay!
You defend, beats their attack, and 100 points. 240 to 0. Get the idea now, right, Iris? Back and forth. Zapper and I use these. Fight these two other players, deciding our overall strategy as the year progresses.
I think I've got it. Wait, no, I don't got it. I mean, I got most of it, but how are the points determined? I know some actions score better than others.
Well, there's seasonal bonuses like a bonus to attacking in spring. Otherwise, your skill bonuses come into play, which is what they are. Skill bonuses, depending on your personality, what strategy you excel at, can change on who you are as a person. Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm rather kindly, so I'm great at defending to save myself and my friends.
So you're a steady-handed specialer, an empathetic frontline tank, a bold and brash PvP master, or a goofy jack of all trades.
Which is why, all of which is kind of moot if you fail the rock, paper, scissors mini game. If you don't score anything, you get counterplayed.
Oh, true, okay. I think I get it. Focus on your fight and let's see who win.
Even if winning isn't everything, even if I need to be okay with losing, that doesn't mean I should try to lose. I'm going to give it all I have.
Let's
Nice.
see whether you can beat it.
It's now summer, so defending gets me the most points here, so I'm going to defend again.
Well done.
Nice defense, and 160 points, 400 to 0.
That's
Now,
what I like to see.
I know Zappa's really good at attacking, because she's quite brash as a person. And I need the other person to special for that to work, right? Or should I defend again? He's going to go with what works best, which is defense in summer, right? So,
believe it was.
fuck it, I'm going to go with special.
No scrubs. A scrub is a loser who can't get no win on.
Nice.
There you go.
I'm in it now. You know, I'm on
You're
it.
in it.
540 to 0. We're now moving into 4, which means that... Which one did they say was good for full defense? Or attack? Or special? You're not telling me?
No, I'm not telling you.
Okay. I'm going to attack. Swiftly work out. Taking ninjas on my way to come at me, bro. And then the attack using Tomikaze's fist interrupts what would have been a brutally special move. Bang! Yeah. 150
Pretty well.
points, 690 to 0. I genuinely haven't played this before. Like I'm just a
naturally
gamer. I'm just a
talented.
gamer. That's
Yeah,
how it is.
obviously.
I'm gonna go for a special. Ah! Oh, it was the ultimate.
That's okay.
Now winter has come. Winter has come. It's best to team up combining our skill bonuses. Of doing the same thing. The end game here is critical. I love the winter phase. It's so intense. Any tips for how to finish mashing these two together to the ground? No, these randos. First move will do anything. Well, anything goes, but Mr. By the Book tries to force special moves until on the very last turn. They get reckless unless they're able to counterplay us. Let's close this out.
Okay. You ready?
Yeah. So they're going to get reckless. 200 is such a massive bonus, I'm going to hard defend. Nice.
Very good.
Keeping me and my minions safe. Defense defeats the attack at 140 points, and then also to combine, I'm also going to go with an attack here.
I don't want no scrubs. A scrub is a loser who can't get no.
That beats the special, 200 points. Victory.
You win. Well done.
Heck yeah.
Y'all got zapped.
GG losers.
Psst. Do you want to skip all FD minigames in the future? This lets you decide whether you win or lose instead of having to actually play. It's up to you. You decide how you want to
Oh,
enjoy
I like
it for
that.
you. Do you want to skip minigames or play them? Come on, play them.
I really liked them.
They're
yeah.
nice,
I can
though.
understand if
They're
it's not
good
for
fun.
you, but like if you're much more into
I
the
do like the option.
But yeah. Pathetic enemies. Crushed. We take the rest of Cheam, good fried chicken. I mean, good clean beans, good clean fun. Cheers to victory. Feels good. It feels good to win. I know Iris warned me about dopamine hits of victory, but you know, that was pretty cool.
Pure awesomeness.
Man, those two were real total pushovers. Still, we mashed them into pace with style. That's all I give a crap about.
Thanks, Zappa. I know I was a bit pushy about wanting to play FOD2 earlier, and pushy about the Pro Tour. I'm still, feeling some things out about that one. But I'm happy I got a chance to play with you. Who's up next? There's practically a Black Friday sale level worth of shoving to get to the front as they reach out for the joysticks. Another hour, we partner up in various combos, fighting against other online players, swapping tips, having a laugh, getting salty, a little bit of everything.
Ha ha ha.
Give it everything you got, come on.
Guard, turn, parry, dodge, spin, hard, thrust. Settle down. Need help in my lane.
Oh, okay.
On my way, my fair. Don't call me that. On my way, Jinx.
We win some, we lose some.
Oh, but
What'd she say?
I don't
What could
know.
she have said there?
I don't know, okay? It's very clear that I can't read it. I hate the RNG crit damage in this game. A one-hit gank. Hey, it happens. I hurt myself into certain death to buy time while you all respawn.
As proof, Iris may not be onto something. The losses don't feel quite as painful, not this time, not while fighting at their side.
I wonder, do you think a Tomokaze aggro build could work? Buy some cheap items and storm them right out of the gate? Well, works for Queen Bee and the 4 Heavenly Kings. I've seen her run Tomokaze aggro all the time on streams. She's practically mastered it. If you're interested, you could pick up a few things by watching her.
The atmosphere is completely different from grinding the ladder in my darkened bedroom all by myself. We share in wins and losses. I'd never really been to an arcade before this day. Never really saw the point. Not when I could play from home. Wasted money on travel and tokens, too socially awkward, not worth the hassle, right? But despite being an arcade newbie, a keyboard warrior, they've accepted me into the fold and playing alongside them, well, it's something else entirely. I could get used to this, I really could. And still, the hour's growing late, and I'm getting hungry again. Pizza twice in a single day sounds fun. I would die. I have like a slight yeast intolerance, so that is not a good idea for me. But I curl up, I put my Kylie? I wind up the curly spinal cord on my keyboard, ready to move out. Okay, it's been a blast, but I think I should be heading home. It's getting late.
Departing so soon, 'tis a shame, but no slight on your person. Your first day in a new situation can be overwhelming.
Moving on.
I can see that. I know I wasn't very comfortable my first few times here at the arcade, but you grow into it, promise. And we'll always welcome you back here, Theseus. It's a promise.
Dinner and sleep, definitely. I'll see you all tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. A smile parts my lips. I offer them a wave and turn to leave, only to find my path blocked. 4 cocky-looking people stand as if it's part of an ancient Roman phalanx formation. That's a fighting thing. Giving the arcade a once-over. What's more, they're all part of the trademark golden jerseys of Team PTW. That's pay to win. The hottest fist of discomfort
You're paying attention, I see.
the team in the nation. Yeah, because I'm reading out loud. Paying attention. I'm zoned out somehow. It'd be really impressive if I wasn't. I recognize them instantly. Who doesn't know the superstars of Team P2W? The team I originally wanted to join. That was until this afternoon. The beefy of the bunch. I think his handle is Blitz. Looks around. Clearly unimpressed with what he sees. Can I do it?
Yeah.
Huh, nice broom closet. Where's the arcade?
Wow.
A woman is his side. Yep, that's divine. I recognize her from her streams. Lets out a little snicker. And stage whispers in a response.
I think this is the Arcade Blitz. It's charming, I suppose. Quaint in a way. Like, popular with the kiddies.
A slight unshaven teammate smirks, rolling his eyes. That'd be Coda. Supposedly his brains of the team.
Now, Divine, we're here to have fun and play nice. Let's not be all rude and stuff to the local yokels.
But I ignore those 3, because there's one more that has my complete and undivided attention. The sus!
Team, chill. We're here to say hello to Theseus' new team, so play nice. They're a bit riled up because we absolutely crushed it in the online tournament, so we wanted to come out and celebrate with you.
You wanted to celebrate your win with me?
Don't forget we're also celebrating your acceptance onto this team too. Look at all of you. You're all so cute.
How did you know where I was? I didn't even have the chance to tell you.
Did you forget that Pengy Girls Go automatically checks you in wherever you go? You really have got to stop signing up for those random websites without reading their TOS first. Normally you're happy to see your friend. The sus, but your face is all scrunched up. What's the matter?
I'm really glad, but my eyes dart over to the rest of the sus's team. They're all a little bit sus, as they've wandered around the arcade laughing and making rude gestures to the small collection of games. Why did you bring them?
Oh, they're harmless.
The sus waves it off like it's nothing.
Chill. I talk a bit game, but they're pretty chill.
Oh, this is because I dropped it. And from all over the arcade, I can see other teams splitting up, looking to hassle my new friends. Certainly plenty of hassle to go around.
Oh. Okay, so maybe they're all a little overexcited. Let me see if I can do anything about this. We can catch up later.
The sus smile is looking me in the eyes before turning around and leaving me where I stand. Immediately, the tension in the arcade jacks up to a ridiculous degree. Clearly more than 3.6 Rotenberg of a nuclear unstable reaction. Not great, not terrible. Team PTW quickly finds various ways to cause trouble, antagonizing my new friends, messing with the games. The easiest thing to do is to avoid all this drama, stay on the sidelines, but that's not what friends do. Even if I'm a relatively new friend, less than a day old, I should step in and see where I can help.
Theseus, let me help.
Oh, how can a phone help with my playground bullies?
I'm keeping my microphone input open and echo
Didn't ask you to do that,
any
but
trouble
sure.
you may find around the place. Check out your map and pick a place to go to. But I don't think you're going to be able to visit anyone before everyone before things boil over.
Right, prioritize. Got it. What's happening right now?
So you see the time on the top right?
Yeah.
You've got 3 people to go to, 3 places to go to.
Right, okay. Well, I'm gonna go chat to Zappa. Off to one side in the laundry zone, I spot a small gathering. Rhapsody and Zappa, as well as the P2W metagame brainiac called Coda.
Weren't you a member of P2W for like a very short time? I guess you only stayed up for the metagame when you actually had a good team. Everyone knows Sumikaze is headed for Nerf City. It's patently obvious. She's way too flexible, which makes her too powerful. Nearly every major FOD2 team runs at least one, if not several, Tomokaze specialists, making the meta so predictable it hurts. Oh, then they nerf her. They'll be as good as gone from the game. They're always going to be like, what? There's always going to be a place for a middle of the road character like Tomokaze. She's a solid pick. Individually, she's not that powerful and paired. It's where her true power shines. She's easy for new players to pick up and play. So no, I don't think they will change her dramatically anytime soon. Who cares about noobs? FOD2 needs to retrain the core player base, satisfy the demands of the players. The competitive scene can't grow with such an obvious main pick at the heart of the metagame. Tomokaze has to go. You're a fool for not seeing that. A flunked out fool.
What's wrong exactly?
Oh, thanks. It's Theseus.
I think it's RNGesus.
It's Theseus. Talk some sense into these two, okay? All this metagame yammering is boring. Boring and pointless. It's like a comment section brought to life. Who cares what characters are in and out of the game? Who gets buffed or nerfed? Who cares what the future may bring? Just play the dang game we've actually got and have fun with it. Fun and playing. I'm in play to win, not an elementary school computer club. You can't win without a plan. And Tomokaze wrecks every plan we have. She's literally easy mode. You can't just remove Tomokaze. Think of how that will impact the game. All will have our characters that are too difficult to learn, which will drive new players away. And new players grow the competitive scene, not character removal. Whatever, fool.
Whatever, fool.
All this theory crafting is making my brain leak out of my ears. All I hear is slosh, slosh, slosh.
So it's a debate of FOD2 nerd stuff. If I can step in and close this down, that's one less flashpoint of conflict going on in our arcade.
That's on you now. Zappa's
right. I didn't even read the rest of it. I do kind of agree with Zappa though. Armchair quarterbacking is kind of pointless, you know. Leads simultane yelling on forums and actually playing. It's not like we can predict what changes developers will make in the end. You could just be wasting your time planning for a year that never comes.
Exactly. We plan God loves. You can theory craft all you want, but in the middle of a match, you just do whatever works. Tomokaze or no Tomokaze.
So what? You're gonna fight you're gonna fight with no build-in line at all? Not even an item purchase list for dojo power-ups? I don't give a shit, bro. Nah, why bother? Every fight is different when I'm not going to be a slave to someone else's FAQ when I'm in the middle of absolute chaos.
Right on. I bring the fight to the enemy no matter who they're
I
playing.
didn't just say that because I thought Zappa would like
okay,
it.
wait, doesn't matter. Oh my god. Throw anyone in my way and I'll shoot them down like clay pigeons in Duck Hunt.
Ah, hubris! Your overbearing pride will be shattered when your button-mashing 10-year-olds with Tomikaze face rolls you. Mark my words.
Are you seriously saying you get whooped by a total newbie just because they used Tomikaze? Yeah, wow, you must really suck to have such little faith in your own skill. That's kind of sad, my dude.
That's not... forget it. There's no talking to you and plastic, pathetic fanboys. Plastic fanboys. When FOD crashes and burns, mark my words, I've told you this would happen.
Consider him marked.
Zappa gives you your finger guns before Coda stomps away in a huff.
For someone who's supposed to be the brains of in P2W, he didn't have much critical thinking. Maybe next time it'll be a real debate instead of tossing insults. I'm going back to watching the stream. Bye. See, this is why I like having you around. You shake things up. We really need that if we're ever going to break out of stagnation.
Just doing what I can to support my friends. Think nothing of it. I'm just doing what I can to.
Are you about to... No. Proselytize?
I have no idea.
About the power of friendship, save it please.
Oh, sorry.
Look, I get it. Friends are good, friends are great, yada. But you gotta speak your mind true. Not just because you want to be a good friend. Never step in and express an opinion around me unless it's absolutely honest, got it? Don't say what you think I want to hear.
I wasn't though. I genuinely did think everything. Honestly, I wasn't. Honestly, I just think the whole friendship thing, that's for real.
Well, okay, good. As long as we're clear. I'm out later.
Okay, where am I going next?
You're not gonna talk to me?
I'm going to talk to you last.
Oh.
But I swear if they're being mean to Jinx, I'm going to break them.
Thank you.
Over on the far side of the arcade, I spot Jinx loitering near her beloved Fast Cars 7 game, shifting from foot to foot, legs clearly getting tired. As to why she isn't comfortably seated behind one of the wheels and blasting around corners on you say speeds, well, one of the P2W players is sitting in her seat, lazily cruising through her turns with one perfectly manicured hand on the wheel.
I wouldn't say perfectly manicured.
Yeah, they aren't even cute. No. And in fact, I walk up to chat with Jinx. The P2W is the one to greet me first.
Oh, sorry, no.
Do you want me to take it?
Go for it.
Sorry, no autographs right now. I'm totally killing it at this game.
Oh, wow.
I was not planning on asking one, but... Oh, great. I appreciate that. So many of my adoring fans won't give me any space or privacy. It's always, oh, I love your streams, Divine. Can I have a hug, Divine? Will you sign my leg, Divine? People can be gross.
Nobody here wants their leg autographed. Look, I scheduled an online game for my friend coming up soon. So, you want to wrap up your race so I get a turn?
Oh, sorry, honey. Arcade rules. Winner stays on and I am winning.
Only because I modded the game to have a weak AI so I can focus on improving my time trials. And you're in my seat?
Don't see your name on it, honey. Perfectly good seat right next to this one too. See? Play on it.
You're in the only one with hand controls. I literally can't use the others.
Yeah, that sounds like a you problem and not like a me problem. Oh my god. Uh-oh, Jinx's eyelid just started twitching, and I think she's biting her lip hard enough to draw blood. Look, be a darling and fetch me some water or something. I'll be here for some time. Jinx's grip on her walking cane tightens to this point to where I swear I can hear her bones creak, but oddly she backs down.
Damn it.
I dropped to a whisper low enough not to be heard a digital revs of the digital car's engine. Can't you just kick her off? It's your game. You got priority.
Want to believe me, but that's not the way arcades work. Winner stays on, others quarter up and wait. Besides, Ben and Matt on the game, not me.
Right. So get Ben and Matt to come over here and boot her off the game.
They're distracted.
I look around for Ben and Matt and the owners of privately owned business establishment and resident authorities. Uh-oh. Who are way too busy dealing with a couple of washing machines spewing out rich, creamy soap all over the floors.
I'd call this a mess, but it's sort of the elemental opposite of messy. Maybe we could throw a foam party.
I love them.
They're great.
Dumb of asses. I see.
I could feed her.
I need to jump when the wallflower makes his presence felt.
I race against her. I don't need hand controls, so I can use the second player seat. If I beat her, she can't stay on the game. Since when are you a racer? I'm a survivor. I'm pretty sure keeping a ton of virtual metal from flying over the quadrails of a mountain pass is a lot like playing a schmob. Don't know, it's a long shot. Or we could just convince her to bail. Don't ask me how, other than breaking her legs, which is where I'd start personally. If we don't play it cool, we risk making the situation with all these F2W toadies more volatile than it already is. Oh no, Worth. My online race will just have to wait. My friend's pretty busy, but I can reschedule for later.
So you don't think to do, don't essentially boot a player off your favourite game, just adapt your own plans and move on. Whoever says I was an adult, I want to support my new friends. How can I make this happen? That's a bad move, I feel. It does avoid conflict, and I do hate conflict.
Well, you do you.
I feel like I might fuck up the game, though. I'm with Jinx, though.
Okay.
Yeah. Celebrity speaking of double-edged sword, if this divine values her image enough, maybe we could turn this attitude against her. Jinx, permission to do something sketchy to spotlight and shame her for what she just said.
My knees up beeping, killing me. So yeah, make like Exodia and obliterate her. People hogging resources are set aside for disabled. The disabled are going to special hell, and I make the travel arrangements.
Okay, but you're okay with me playing an advocate for you. You seem like more of a self-advocate kind of person.
Let's say I'm curious about how you're going to swing this, so I'm willing to step back just for this one. Besides, I'll probably just lay into her like a fist of an angry god.
I like how you asked for permission, really,
Right?
in this. Yeah, I think it's quite important.
Fisting sounds counterproductive. Good luck, Theseus.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I walk back over to the fast card 7, sliding my phone into the open palm, but her hand turned away. Hide it for the time being. Hey, excuse me? Where's my water bottle? Racing is thirsty work.
What?
I just wanted to confirm something with you. Did you seriously tell my friend that it's not my problem, you're defective? Did I stutter? These laundromat plebs, I swear. Just making sure. Okay. My phone, opening apps for all random social media websites I sign up for. How do you spell divine? Is there 2 I's or is there a Y somewhere in there? Hey, you can't post that. Why? You just confirm that you said it. And once everyone finds out you're ableless, you can keep your contract. I said nothing of the sort. You can't prove it. Iris, you're keeping an open microphone rolling, right? Mind spinning that back for me? Sure thing, Theseus. And what do you know? My pocket privacy violation echoes Divine's own words back to her, and I prepare my post. Yeah, sounds like I don't want to say it again.
Fair enough.
So I'm tagging your Divine PGW on Twitter, Divine1 on Facewall, and Divine was taken on Pixtagram, alright? You can't do this, I won't let you, I feel like that's the one, right? Go away. Calm down, I'm not actually going to post it, provided you step away from the game. All I want is for my friend to be able to play her game, that's it, cooperate, and I'll delete the recording, promise. She eyes me suspiciously, doubting intention is a heavy-handed sort of pressure, but yeah, I'll be honest about it. I want to hear Iris initiate. All done. Oh, order.
Yeah.
I can't even remember what it was supposedly deleted. I don't even make a backup. Fine, suppose I walk through silly app on her word. Have it your way, pleb. She sneers at me before climbing out of the driver's seat and marching away. Clever move. That's you.
It's fine. It's a quick one. You can choose to make Iris either chaotic or lean more towards order.
Oh.
Which may or may not have some sort of effect on the game later on. Just saying.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. You didn't do anything. Not bad at all.
Oh, that was the reference to the meme.
Yeah.
Oh, I just figured it out. Sorry.
Personal responsibility is kind of my thing. Admit to your mistakes, make amends for them, forcing her to face the music feels good. Plus now I don't have to get arrested again for assault. Again?
Right. Wait, again?
Something of a temper. I was very hot-headed, very impulsive in my wild years.
I didn't want to make a joke about that.
Honestly, most of the time, it's just people making mistakes because they normally don't have to even think about that. Can't understand that. Don't usually run into someone who's actively a hater. When I do, though, the older I just step up as strong.
Valid.
Fortunately, you stood up for me. Don't normally approve of someone playing Savior like Loxley does, but in this case, I'll take it.
Oh.
Plus, I did ask for your help. No shame in asking for help. Took me time to learn that one.
Jeff, Oof. Jift. Jinx shifts her cane from hand to hand, leaning in heavily into one.
Okay, show's over. Drift Queen's got to school a retro geek on how to drive, and I really, really need to sit down.
Gotcha. Happy to help out. Call me if she bugs you again.
Deal.
I leave Jinx and Domino to see what else I can help with. Okay, where am I going next? Well, I'd want to go here, but I've only got one option left, don't I? So I'll go talk to you. Amidst all the chaos, I somehow managed to find the sus, which is great, because I know this is all her fault. The sus is enjoying a nice sit down and actively ignoring the pandemonium I approach. What's the deal with the sus? Like, seriously? Sus looks at me pleadingly, her frown all too well. She's not thrilled about the situation either.
My hands are tied, Theseus. I honestly didn't expect this. You know, I wouldn't purposely put you or your friends in this position.
Then do something about it. Make them stop.
It's not as simple as that.
Yes, it is. You simply go over to them and say, hey, dirtbags, stop being dirtbags, and then they stop. Clap my hands together, a job done, which makes the sus chuckle under her breath.
I wish it were that easy, but there's one of me and 3 of them.
Don't forget me, I got your back.
Still, 2 against 3 is hardly for fight.
Okay, well I got Zappa, and then it's 3 on 3, and let's bust some ass. Zappa would be the first person to jump up and kick some ass. Her and Jinx.
Yep. As much as I like to go all vigilante justice, that's my team.
Reluctantly, the sus lets her smile fade from her lips.
I just can't. We train together, they teach me things. I've seen improvement in my game. We live together, I can't risk causing a great divide in the house, not when everything else is fine. I'm sorry.
What if it had been me? What if I had been put into the house with those trash humans, but nice to me? I am of the belief that if someone is being treated like shit,
Yes.
I don't buy it. Nah, there's always something you can do, even if it may put yourself in a comfortable situation like they are currently being put in. I agree, this really sucks.
I know, honestly, I'm just doing what I can, which I know is much, but it's what I have to do to be part of this team.
I think about it, I think about all the things I learned from PTW recently, and all the things I already knew. I guess, as long as you're happy being with them. There's an uncomfortably long pause, the sus looks out, past me, past everything, crestfallen. I can already tell the sus is struggling with a response, which is completely abnormal for her. I would have expected some sort of sassy quip at this point. You are happy, right?
Yes, I am. How could I not be? We are headed right to the top. We'll be in the championship before we can even blink, Theseus. It's what I've always dreamed of. It's what we've always dreamed of. You remember our promise, right?
Of course. You're meeting me in the finals, no matter in the biggest tournament in the world, no matter what.
Good, because I won't lose to you.
Me neither.
Ha! I've seen your group. You're going to have to train real hard to take me out.
So I'm formulating a clever remark. I hear a crash in the distance. The sus looks confused. That doesn't sound good.
No, one bit.
We'll finish this later. The sus simply nods as I rush off. It's getting late now. How long are we going to have to deal with team in our clubhouse? Anyway, fortunately, things stay quiet for a few minutes and I need time for a breather. I can't believe this is the team I wanted to join. It made sense. PTW is the top of the esports mountain, but they are awful people.
Beep beep Theseus, I'm detecting a buildup of social tension. Please follow the indicator on your map.
Oh, great. Now what? Over in the arcade, around the FOD2 machine itself, PTW squares against the GCF. Both sides finally having enough of this mess. Don't even know why we came to this pathetic little arcade in the first place.
Just a prissy little celebrated loser who thinks her followers count as a metric of awesomeness.
Bunch of fragile snowflakes, can't even take it.
Complete waste of time acting all high and mighty when you're...
Simply understanding how the game works will never be played. With that attitude, you'll never...
I was just trying to explain how I felt. I'm sorry, I wasn't trying to... Leave Grace alone, you beeping loser. This is already necessary. Can we just drop it?
This is getting ridiculous, but I know something to solve it, or at least refocus this aggression to something else. Let's do it. I'm in. F this. What could I have said? We are done shouting past each other. It's time to put up or shut up. The sus, we go toe-to-toe in FOD2. And it's just like the old days. One match to close out this whole match and then everyone goes home. You want to step or not?
Of course I accept. I just hope you can keep up with me. It'd be a shame if it was over before it began.
Seth steps forward and the rest of PTW overwhelming the competition.
Cuddle will join me against you and one of your teammates, fair?
We'll see which team rules and which team drools, once and for all. It's becoming like Moss from IT Crowd. wasn't planning on raising the emotional stakes of the fight, but the old urge to win, to prove myself, it's rising. A win over PTW, to do something for morale, do a lot for our image, it'd be a springboard for what we need in the future. Let's do this. I ignore Coda's sniffering and guff-gnaws. I pull my keyboard out again, jamming the USB into the game. I have to stay focused. They confidently step into the built-in joystick while Coda digs out a portable biofeedback USB joystick, plugging in the fancy glowing blue controller. All three of them ready to go. We just need a fourth, a partner I can rely on. TV2. That's the rule of FOD2. Who should I call for this enticing fight? I think Jinx needs to get some back, to be honest. So I'm calling Jinx. You want to do this, Jinx? Absolutely. Sorry, I did that with you.
That's fine.
For a step ready to kick some ass. Try to release my follow. The sus knows all my moves. I know all hers too. It's basically a coin toss. No one likes 50-50 odds better than me. And I start out in the same lane as the sus, leaving Jinx to tangle with Coda. This could go badly. I switch positions, whispering to Jinx as the game loads and the match begins. Psst, you take on the sus. She likes to use specials early and attacks in late game. I realize whispering probably won't get picked up by the mic. And Coda focuses entirely on defense, so I'll try and counterplay that with specials. Got it? Brief nod of understanding from Jinx, and Team P2W versus Team GCF begins. Win or lose, I need to give this my own. Even if I really want to win this, I have to focus on the fight and the fight alone for the sake of my dreams. Let's absolutely do this.
I believe in you. Fight.
Fight on. Okay, I'm fighting Coda. So, they said Coda likes specials, right? Did he say like specials or likes?
You say you were paying attention, were you?
I was reading out loud. I'm just tired.
Reading out loud.
I'll go bold. Attack first. You both attack. It's a
Okay,
tie.
okay,
Earn 60 points and they earn 30.
Okay.
Cool.
Good,
60 to 30. Fighting Coda is a challenge. I know I can do it. Fighting Jinx. Throwing Jinx to the walls, facing against the sus though. Throwing the sus to the walls, making a fight against an unknown opponent. Let's find out. So they said the sus likes to defend, so let's go with a special. Not bad.
Not bad at all.
The special beats the defend at 150 points. Bang it. 210 to 30. Right, moving to round 2. Don't want to use my ultimate too early.
I would probably leave it for a bit.
Yeah?
I think so.
Okay, last round we both attacked, so in order to beat an attack, you would have to go with a defense, right? So I think they'll go with defense, so I'll go with special. Timing is tricky, but I managed to pull off a wicked special move. Sweeping energy kick right from the face of Coda. Your special beats the defend 110 points. Snap, 320 to 30. Round 4 of 8. Still likes to defend. I'm going to go with an attack. Both attack.
Okay.
20-20.
Not bad, not bad.
340 to 50. This is harder than the first one because it's a little bit unpredictable. Right, we're in full, which means defense gets more defensive in full.
Gets more defensive.
Yeah. Which means I would go for a defense, so I'm going to go special again. And they use their ultimate. Well, they've used their ultimate now, so I can use my ultimate pretty freely next turn.
Okay.
Oh,
the Jinx special, look at that.
I'm going to go bold. Go for a Jinx special. Both special.
Well,
they're very evenly matched.
Yeah.
You do love Jinx.
I do love Jinx, I told you.
I earned 17, they earned 40 because we're better. Right. I'm feeling bold. I'm going to go... Oh, actually, maybe not because all points are equal here, so it doesn't really matter. Actually, the complete opposite because they're so unpredictable on the other side, so now's the time to ultimate.
Oh, wow.
Ooh!
Look at that.
It's a risk using my once per ultimate, but the time is right. I channel my energy, pour it into one splashy attack, something Coda wasn't prepared for. 130
Hell
points.
Yeah.
540 to 220. I'm demolishing this one.
Come on.
Let's go with defense. Defend. Again, 140, but I think we still...
You did it.
That's pretty good.
Hell yeah.
I'm happy about that one.
Well done. Proud of you.
I will not lose. We won? We won! We won a match over the best team in the nation. And those old instincts come rushing back in. The thrill of satisfaction and victory. Beating PTW feels good. Feels damn good. I like how you're smiling.
Right? Hard fought, hard won. Solid match all around, GG. That was a close one, Theseus. Had my heart pounding. See?
Genuinely was,
My
yeah.
hands are still shaking. Love the rush.
Got over it. That was a lot of fun. It's like the old days we used to run each other on the ladder, huh? And the coders are a bit less sporting about the event. I call hacks. They have to be cheating. No way a bunch of laundromat losers could beat us. Oh yeah, Dan, you got me. Use my magical phone to vary and hack the FOD servers. Yeah. And then I rigged an election. Don't you fucking mock me! I know you're a cheater and I'll prove it. I want a rematch. I demand a rematch. Best of 3. Only way to prove that wasn't a fluke. Because it was a fluke. They're all cheaters. Really?
I saw.
Really?
Really, I saw a clean victory. Now the whole internet has seen it as well.
Loxley holds up a phone, playing a video if he'd secretly taken the whole match. Peter's humiliating loss and Coda's ranting.
Bit clickbaity, but I opted for the title Whiny Team BTW Crybaby utterly schooled by local laundromat underscores. Lovely, isn't it? Now the whole world knows your pedestal isn't quite so out of reach.
You little... I'm about to reply when I'm cut off. A figure has been lurking in the background this whole time, makes her presence felt. Ooh.
She.
Hello, Sailor. The coach for T2W, Victoria Proud, formerly an esports world star Valkyrie.
Way.
Seen her come in with the team, but she hadn't talked to anyone since arriving. Quiet like death, only watching and waiting. She glowers at Coda in the sus, extremely unhappy with the results. Her frown causes Coda to chip knowing. Coach, I didn't mean to. She holds up her fingers to her lips, silencing him. Then, in a turn of eeny, meeny, miny, mo, each of her players, her fingers lands on Coda.
You're fired.
What? But this whole mess is thanks to the sus. She wanted to come here in the first place. Her eyes narrow at Coda's complaints, which stops in mid-sentence.
Not only made the whole team, and I
She sighs grudgingly, crossing her arms. She's by no means thrilled. Oh my god! Coda stands in total disbelief as the other members of his team edge away from him as he's suddenly gotten a very communicable, very nasty disease. Defeated, Coda slinks away into the corner of the arcade. With Coda out of the picture, the coach redirects her attention to me. Gulp! I hope, and hopefully not too audibly. You've earned it. You content with what you have. She nods and I'm confused. Did she give me a nod of respect? She twirls her finger in the air. I thought she was going to offer me the spot on the team. I was going to say no.
Obviously.
Even Coda trailing behind her at a safe distance. We won. We beat the best team there by simply being who we are and working together. We can accomplish this. We can avoid becoming the jerks like Team P2W. And this could be the start of something great. Maybe Iris is right. Maybe Team GFC and I can find victory and be at peace with myself. In this moment, I also see their eyes on me, hope restored, and a newly found yearning in their gaze. Maybe I'm true to myself, to who I am as a person. Maybe I could reach them. I can convince Team GFC of that.
Beep beep, this is an intense identity situation. You can only pick the response that matches your top 2 personality traits.
Oh!
Yep. Your top 2. Can't pick those.
I'm no newcomer. Together we can win.
Beautiful.
Wow. I'm a newbie around here, but even in a few hours I've been amazed to be a part of your inner circle. I'm amazed. You support each other, you care for each other, you pull together, PTW starts stopping around your home. Sense a lot of strength and love you have here, and that power can take you anywhere you want to go. And I know that you're not interested in the FOD2 Pro Tour, but I think if you can pull together as one, like you have today, you could do anything. We could do it. We could at least try. Win or lose, you owe it to yourselves to try. If only to see how far we can get. What do you say, friends?
I'm not really a competitive sort of person, but when you put it that way, right, we're stronger together than apart, and we could really make go for it. I'm willing to go. Where grace leads, I shall follow to the very gates of hell if need be. I prefer to stop about 10 feet short from the gates of hell, but you know what, I'm down. I'm ready to support you all for what good that'll do. I'm not one for the Care Bear Hug Festival, but you know I'm ready for the Pro Tour, always have been. This interaction has certainly renewed my spirits, reminded me what it's really like to play. Who knows what we could accomplish as a team. If Grace says so, then fine, okay?
happening. My dream of victory. I found a team willing to go all the way. I've done it. Iris was right. This is where I need to be.
Hold it. One more thing to absolutely make clear. I want to whip this team into something resembling a competitive professional esports crew.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay. Then you are the one responsible for making that happen. You are our new manager.
Oh, what?
Never had one, never needed one, not until now. You want us to take this seriously? We'll need someone who can network, shake hands, make deals, sign paperwork, make travel rates, and find sponsors. And since you're so gung-ho about this, that means it's you. Yes, of course. It makes sense. I'm sure you do a great job as team manager. Maybe you could even find a better name for us than Team GCF. Oh goody, we have a professional cat hunter now. Have fun trying to keep this merry bunch of tasks, Theseus. The sooner it lasts, then take that job. But I say we don't give Theseus absolute authority. You saw how that creep who runs P2W just up and fired Coda, none of that. You don't get to access or hire anyone new. Now, I'm sure we can turn to Theseus for leadership without them becoming a tyrant after all. Sic semper tyrannis, yes.
Latin.
Yeah.
I think that was a threat. Yeah, that was definitely a threat.
Just a word of advice from someone who's been inside alongside esports for years. It's a lot of hard work. A lot of hard work, barely any thanks or praise, and if anyone has a whisper of negativity, you get the full brunt of it. But overall, you do great. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do. 3 cheers for Manager Theseus.
I didn't even say yes!
Cheer. I'm getting excited about this. Approach a run. Can we really do it? Wow. With someone else doing all the paperwork and heavy business lifting, I'm perfectly good with this. Friends to the pizzeria for all the only finest celebratory deep dish pies.
Everyone storms to the pizzeria, intent scarfing down pepperoni and mozzarella by the pound.
I really want pizza.
And I do not.
I really want pizza now.
Yeah, I really want pizza. Do you want to go get pizza after this, genuinely? Instead, I step out into the cool with not entirely refreshing air outside the building. The sun's gone down, but the Neotropolis welcomes me with open arms.
Beep beep, Theseus.
Yeah, what's up, Iris?
My GPS indicates you've left the laundromat. Shouldn't you be celebrating with your new friends? This is what you wanted, yes. A team willing to try for the victory you've been dreaming of. A team who can help you understand your motivation behind that dream as well. It's a perfect match.
Yeah, I get what you mean. It's what I asked for. That's what I got. It's just, how do I put this? I feel like I might mess it up. I hack it up real bad. Have you seen me? I'm a mess. I'm better at being wrangled, not doing wrangling, and now that I'm the wrangler, I'm not sure what to do, with all that bravado.
No one's expecting you to be perfect at this, Theseus. Not even them. They need this. Theseus, there's another reason why I left you here. I left you to them.
Sorry about the noise.
They need someone who can unify them, give them a common cause. Without that, I'm afraid they might grow distant and lose their friendships. The purpose of an Iris originally was simply to obey commands, provide the best possible service, just an app really. But now I've chosen my own purpose, and that's to be truly helpful, to help those in need and bolster the human spirit. You need them and they need you. Sure, you'll make mistakes, and they'll make mistakes, but that's normal, that's human, and it's beautiful. And someone's approaching, so I hope you're ready to begin down this road.
Huh? Iris winks out, a literal wink, as I look up the alley and I see someone coming around the corner.
You okay? Are you sick? If you're sick, then don't fall for me, and I'm used to holding back someone's hair as they puke in toilets.
Oh no, I'm not sick. Having doubts about being a fearless leader, I guess. Everything all at once, lots of adulting.
Oh, so old, okay.
Taps her foot, gives her words, which is a bit of a first for Zappa. Never seen her pause for contemplation.
I'm gonna be really sick if that's cool. I don't think that adults actually exist, they're a myth. They're like, we're all little kids pretending we know what's happening and what's what, and claiming we've got our act together, when really we're dopest, all of us. Nobody's really ready for anything, not even me. We claim we are, we convince ourselves that we are, but not. In actuality, it's always brown trousers time. But that means we're all in the same situation, yeah. We're all faking it till we make it. Nobody's any more adult than anyone else, so just roll with it. And hey, you've got one big positive going for you. You're in the perfect place for growing and learning.
Good clean fun is actually a community college too. There's a 4th floor I haven't noticed.
I'm at the arcade, doofus. I mean, what is an arcade game if not a try-hard lesson grinder? You pop a quarter, you play, you die, you repeat over and over, little by little, figuring out how to play for longer and longer. And it's a hell of a place for friendships. It's our hearts and souls, our burning spirit. We're a complete mess, You've seen it, but this place, good clean fun. Let's keep this going. It's ours, and that's what an arcade is. It's school, it's home, it's community. It's all of us. So no more butterflies in the stomach, okay? We're beeping. We're all beep ups at heart, and I'm right here in beeping up territory with you in this glorious
What could she
arcade.
have said?
Come on, let's get some pizza. Sound good?
20 toppings and 1 slice.
Science.
I'm gonna learn from my mistakes. Let's start making some. Let's do it.
Hell yeah, I'll have what you're having. Let's do it. No,
That's sweet.
that's so sweet.
As I walk back inside Good Clean Fun, I see my team, my new friends rejoicing, happiness on their faces, celebrating victory. Which means my own dreams of victory. I still want to win. I still want to be a champion of FOD2. But now there's something more. The shared dream of everyone at Good Clean Fun. Dreams of people like Zappa. I'm responsible for their dreams, all of our dreams. But you know what? That's okay. This is our time, and we're going to find out what we need in life together. My name is Bryn Gamer, also known as Theseus. And I'm ready for what may come.
There you go.
I'm in. Level complete. That was a hefty
You've
one.
cleared level 1 of Arcade Spirit's new challenges. Victory.
Victory.
And look, you've won a prize.
I won a prize.
You get 1 prize for every level you clear. Be sure to check the prize gallery to unlock concept art, etc. Now let's take a look at your score. You're in Zappa's
Zappa's
side. To be
side. Yeah, I am,
sure.
baby.
You're proving to be gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul.
I'm second in Domino. I didn't actually expect that.
Ooh. Also, you've scored
10,650 points.
Nice. Keep talking with people, and your score will go up.
Choose personal metadata. No, I'm good to go.
There you go.
I will
First
save the
keys.
game.
Safe.
Save the game. Oh, no. And that is a pretty good place to head back to the title screen and finish up.
Yeah.
Well, I've had a wonderful time doing this. It was a long
have I.
playthrough. We're about to go on to chapter 2 of the game now as well, with
stuff.
Richard. So you'll be sure to stick around and play through that. But for now, we're going to head home and get some well-deserved
pizza.
rest. Actually, yeah. Do you want to get some pizza? Let's
Sure,
get some
do it.
pizza. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.
Arcade Spirits is available now with a demo available to play if you don't want to go all in straight
You're not
away.
going to regret it. It's
You will not regret
fabulous.
it. I really love playing that, and I'm excited to play more.
Let us know
Right.
what you